Greetings, my healers, this is Nick Kentel, and welcome back to Pokemon Academy Life Forever. This is the final day of Week 10, and to be honest, the second rank up scene for Blue is gonna... waiting for Blue's second rank up scene is killing me. Come on, I want to get to it already. I want to make progress with his relationship with Bread. Anyway. 5 more minutes, Lightning. Just 5 more minutes. When did Lightning start being the more energetic one between the two of us? Ever since he got that new form? In retrospect, staying up late and throwing a huge party right before the Millennium Drop wasn't my best idea. At least it takes place at night. Alright, I'm getting up. Good morning. Let's see. I've got some time before the Millennium Drop. What should I do? Hey man, you awake in there? As of a couple seconds ago. Cool. Want to do something? Do something? Sure. Let me just get dressed first. I don't know. I feel like that's going to significantly limit the number of things we can do. Oh my god! Could at least one person in this dorm start flirting with Red for 5 seconds? Oh, there's Blue with his jealousy showing. He wants to be the one to flirt with Red. Wink. I don't flirt with him. You don't count! Yeah, at least... Yellow doesn't pursue Red, unlike Leaf. Honestly, out of the main characters in this game, Leaf is my least favorite, honestly. So here's my order from favorite to least favorite. Number 1, Blue. Number 2, Ethan. Number 3, Red. Number 4, Yellow. And number 5, Leaf. Yeah, that's it. Leaf is my least favorite of the main characters. And Blue is my favorite. Why don't I count Blue? Because you don't flirt. You just don't. And I appreciate Yellow not flirting with Red, unlike Leaf. I could. Not with Blue, dude. Forget him. I'm trying to imagine this, and I'm just coming up blank. Hey, big boy. Actually, yeah, that could work on me. Ugh, when we were all working together on something, I almost forgot how much being around you three gives me a headache. Ah, look, even Blue admits that Yellow gives him a headache. Well done, Blue. Hey, someone called? And there's number 2. When Leaf wakes up in 3 hours, the whole migrant gang will be here. Honestly, I miss Blue's old outfit. I like the black jacket. Migrant Gang? Makes it sound like a quirky minibus squad in some sort of cyberpunk setting. I dig it. Leaf's actually already awake. She said she was going to inspire her early to pick something up. Huh. Any idea what it is? She mentioned, 10 days ago that she had a secret plan for you. I don't know if that's still on the table, given last week, but maybe? Probably something to thank us for busting our asses during that party. Loaf's kinda aggressively thankful. Group agreement to not get into an arms race of appreciation gifts? Pfft, don't need to tell me twice. I'm never doing anything for her again, or any of you winners for that matter. Aw, you gotta do something for Red. At least he at least called Red a winner. Smell ya later! You know, he used to call us losers, now he calls us winners. Obviously he's being sarcastic, but, that's something, right? Guess so. Yeah, Blue is a tsundere. He secretly likes all of us. Even Red. Anyway, you were down to do something, right? Yep. Let me just check with Yellow. Do you want to go over our routines one more time? I think I should probably just take a break. I haven't really been able to think about anything else but the Millennium Drop. At this point, I think I've done everything I can. You haven't been able to think about anything else? Didn't you just spend the last week planning a big party? That was a group effort, and a bit of a distraction. Alright, fair enough. Cool, so wanna just get some breakfast and, chat about normal stuff. Feels like it's been a while since we've had the world slow down. No kidding. Yellow, wanna come with us? If she's not training for a contest, she's helping me train. Come on, just give her a damn break. Wow, Yellow, you're such a skilled ventriloquist. It sounded like your answer came from Blue's mouth. I was actually planning on going with Blue. Oh, that's lame. Alright, don't let me get in the way. See you later. Bye, Ethan. Do you think Yellow's, like, into it? What? Yeah, never mind. Let's get breakfast, unless she's a masochist. Alright. You will have 3 time slots before the Millennium Drop to prepare. Make sure to use your time carefully. After the 3rd time slots, the Millennium Drop will begin immediately. Oh, actually, I've played this time... what is it? This file before, so... Yeah, I'm playing it again, so... Before the Millennium Drop, there will be a major scene, so... This will be a long episode as well. Buckle up. Okay, free time. The first thing I have on my list is to rank up with one of the bunnies that attended the party. Find Whitney. You want to find Whitney? Yes, go find Whitney. You're walking past the baseball field to get to Inspira City when you suddenly hear a shouting voice from far away. Watch out! Moments before the ball would hit you, Lightning jumps off your shoulder and deflects the ball with his tail, slamming it into the dirt. Nice one. Whoa, Lightning? Pika! That was so cool! Yeah, what she said. Your Pikachu totally just deflected that ball, like he trained even. Has your Pikachu ever been in a Pokeathlon or something? Nah, he's just very motivated by not taking a baseball to the face. Yeah, I get that. It's not as bad after the first couple times, though. Try taking a bat to the face. Now that's pain. You've done that before, Whitney? Ow! Has that happened to you? It happens to everyone if you play this game long enough, but You're tough, I see. Oh, I need to get back to the game. Want to watch? I was planning on heading into Inspira, actually. You know, it's basically... yeah, this is basically the norm. Baseball is for men and softball is for women, but it's nice to see a change here, women playing baseball instead of softball. Tell you what, you stay here for half an hour and watch me clean up this game. Then we can go to Inspira together. Sounds good? Sure. Cool, see ya in a bit! You take a seat in the outfield, with Lightning nestled snugly in your lap. You watch the game unfold as you pat Lightning, keeping a careful eye on Whitney. You're not too familiar with the rules of baseball, but it's impossible to ignore that Whitney is doing very well. Every time she hits the ball, a resounding crack echoes across the Kubukan campus, hinting at the strength hidden with Whitney's self-proclaimed tiny but dense frame. Eventually, the game wraps up with a dominating victory for Whitney's team, and Whitney trudges over, sweaty but beaming. Did you see me out there? Woo! I hit 3 home runs! Well done. Do you want a medal? Very impressive. Are you still good to go to Inspira, though? I imagine you're pretty tired. Nah, I've got tons of energy. I just don't get tired anymore now that I'm on Tia duty pretty much 24/7. Tia duty? Yeah, you know, reminding her to wake up in the morning, making sure she eats more than just fish, reminding her to take showers. Like, she is 100% okay with just jumping in public fountains or diving into the seaport in Inspira, but showers just always slip her mind. Huh. Man, where did you even find that girl? She sorta just fell out of the sky. Alright, keep your secrets. Just means I get to ask you for more when it comes to time to repay me. I trust you won't abuse that privilege? Ooh, bad move. You definitely shouldn't trust me. I'm going to abuse the hell out of it, actually. Great. Well, what can I do for you? Okay, Cotton Ball's in her litter box, but let's just ignore her and focus on Whitney. Figuring that out sounds like a lot of work. How about I delegate that to a real expert in the field? Are you talking about... Yes, I'm obviously talking about you. Well, I gotta be honest, I'm not sure what I can do to pay you back for your Tia wrangling. Maybe if I knew you a bit better, I'd be able to figure out something you need help with? Alright. Let's walk to Inspira, and I'll give you an unabridged history of Whitney. Cottonball, can you please stop cleaning your paws? Get out of there already! Thank you. I'll grab the popcorn. Alright, moving on to Inspira. Oh look, there's Lycia. And Altaria. Anyway, that brings us to Kathy. And you've already heard about Kathy from when I told you about when I was dating Samantha. Oh my god, you dated Kathy right after Carrie? Hey, it was a revenge date. She cheated on me with a boy, so the cis code does not apply there. You know, rebound relationships never work, and cheaters do not deserve second chances or respect. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's more than a violation of the cis code, Whitney. You dated Carrie's literal sister. For revenge, though. That does not make it better. Come to think of it, I think there might have been a couple weeks where I was dating both of them. Are you polyamorous or monogamous? Oh my god. Did I mention they were twins? Oh, so then I hope that the twins were dating each other. No, incest is a big no. Oh my god. What is wrong with Whitney? While walking to Inspira, Whitney has, true to her promise, been giving you a very unabridged history of Whitney. What's your secret? How have you had so many exes? It sounds like you've dated more people than were in my entire hometown. Well, I did live in Goldenrod. It's a really big city with a very young population, so there's all sorts of stuff to go to for high schoolers. Besides, when you're the most popular girl in high school, you don't really need to try very hard to find people who want to date you. You aren't humble about that, are you? Nope, false modesty is gross. I wasn't the best person in high school, though. If I was, I might not have so many exes. Actually, this probably comes as a surprise to you, given how awesome I am and how everyone loves me, but not everyone loves you, dude. Really? And here's the thing, compared to Whitney, I only have one ex. That's enough. When I got to Kobukan, I'd kinda burned all my bridges back home. That does surprise me. Surprised me too. One day, people loved that I was loud, popular, did my own thing, and was awesome at everything I did. All that mattered was that I was prom queen, and I was in charge of Goldenrod High's gossip engine. And the next day, everyone was talking about going to university and being an adult and boring stuff like that, and I wasn't cute anymore. I didn't really notice the changes until people got tired of me. Or maybe I did notice the change but was hoping that I could ignore it. More this one, I guess. Well, regardless of what mistakes you made in the past, you've clearly cemented yourself into Kobukan's social fabric. Cemented into fabric? Everyone knows Whitney, and you know everyone. You're the one people go to when they need to find someone or get a favor done. You're like the godfather of Kobukan. Or, yeah, I get it, the godfather. You really like your old movies, don't you? What can I say? I have an appreciation for the classics. Anyway, thanks. I mean, I'm over all that stuff in the past. No use moping over it. There's tons more bridges in front of me. Can't worry about the ones burning behind me, right? Oh, and speaking of classics, I'd say that Home Alone is the best Christmas movie ever, along with its sequel. Sure. Anyway, I found that I really like helping people with their problems. Right, your projects. Flannery's one, Tia's another. Oh, and Elf is also a good one, even though it came out in the 2000s. Yep, would it count as a classic? I don't know. Yep, I think I might become a nurse when I graduate Kobukan. Huh? Excuse me. Huh? Aren't you going to be a trainer or a coordinator at least? She's not in the coordinating club. Nah, nurses use Pokémon too, silly. They do? Sure, like Ralts are really good at sensing people's emotions, right? Blissey eggs are pretty much pure endorphins. Iono are great at communicating with hearing impaired or nonverbal people. Miltank milk is hyper nutritious, and Togekiss can literally shower people with something called joy dust, which is a super thin down that triggers immense dopamine rushes in people. I could use some joy dust. Wow, almost all those Pokemon are fairy or normal type. Or a dual typing of both. Yeah, that's why I'm in those classes, silly! Wow, this is a whole new side of you, Wit. Is it cool if I call you Wit? It's cool. After our battle in gym class, I kinda thought you were. I don't know. I didn't think you'd want to be a nurse. I didn't think you'd want to be so helpful, if that makes sense. Sorry, that was rude of me. Maybe a little bit, but... Well, why do you say that? Well, when we battled, you kinda used your Cleffa as a sandbag to trick me into a false sense of security, and the way you refer to someone as projects, I don't know, it feels a bit... utilitarian? Yeah, I mean, Flannery was pretty pissed off in week 4 when she pretty much assumed she was just a project to Whitney. Yeah, you got me. Huh? Red, can you keep a secret? Very, very well, actually. As long as it's not about me. You know, the whole Phrenergy thing. Oh, we're moving on to the seaport. Whitney is silent for a long while as you walk through Inspira. Her head is down, deep in thought, as she leads you through the city, seemingly on autopilot. After a while, you end up at the seaport. Slowly, Whitney sits down on the dock and pets the ground next to her. I don't do good things because they're the right thing to do. Oh, she's closer now. I never have, and I feel bad about that. Do you get what I mean? I'm not sure I do. Do you do good things because you think people expect them of you? No, that's Hilda. Then you do them because you just don't mind doing them? Bianca. Please explain. I'm helping Flannery with her problems because she's fascinating. She knows so much about tons of obscure things, and you could talk to her for hours without getting bored. She's friendly, kind, hot as hell. I guess I'm just selfish. I agree she's hot as hell. Ooh, look at that hairstyle. I'm helping Tia because as long as I look out for her and don't ask questions, you kinda have to do whatever I say, and Tia's hilarious. I like being around her because she's really, really funny. That wasn't exactly our deal. I learned sign language just so I could flirt with a girl, and I want to be a nurse because I like the feeling of people needing my help. Yeah, that's the problem. I like when people need my help or owe me something. And I don't like that about myself. Isn't that screwed up? Pretty much. If you want to leave now, that's totally fair. I get that. No, that's not it. I think I get what's happening here. You were a super popular girl back in high school, right? But as everyone started thinking about college, they started losing interest in high school stuff, your domain, and left. I get that. Something similar happened to me. And, I mean, I was just a kid back then, but kids can feel just like adults, and kids can be hurt. Yeah, that falling out between you and Blue. That probably hurt, right? I had to chase them down to sign my yearbook. That's sad. I think, Whitney, that you don't want your friends to be able to leave you. You want your friends to owe you something, or be dependent on you for something, so they can't just lose interest and ghost you. And, based on some of the stories you've told me about your exes, it might be that you're afraid of being treated like you treated some of the women you dated. I'm an awful person. At least you stop crying when you lose battles. You're making progress. Nah, an awful person wouldn't feel awfully about the awful things she's done. I don't like losing. I rarely do. I'm lucky like that, but the thing I like losing least is a friend. Whitney, I know exactly how you feel. It's happened to me twice, but you can always come back. I mean, you can always bounce back. Okay, I've gotten way too personal. How about we change the topic a bit? Sure, I'd offer to tell you about my darkest secrets too, but I think the whole school already knows that one. Nah, but thanks for the offer. Let's just talk about Pokémon. Nice. Alright, so you're a big fan of emotions and happiness Pokémon, huh? Excuse me. Alright, so you're a big fan of the emotion and happiness Pokémon, huh? Have you ever heard of that legend from the Sinnoh region, Mesprit? Time passes as you and Whitney chat about inconsequential things, slowly bringing the mood back to room temperature. However, the mood suddenly spikes once more when... So we've been talking for like 2 hours now, and you haven't asked me out. What's up with that? Yeah, you're pretty much a lesbian, Whitney, that's why. Red has standards. I kinda assumed you were a lesbian. Well, you shouldn't assume. Just like I don't like it how people assume I'm straight. Except there was this one coworker who knew I wasn't even though I don't look it, and I didn't give any hints. So she pretty much asked me what I am. Do you like boys? Do you like girls? Do you like no one? And I told her the truth. And I was pretty flattered when she told me she got the vibes that I wasn't straight. Ah, but you thought because I'm a guy that I would have asked you out by now, so aren't you the assumer here while I am the innocent assumee? Those aren't words. Are those words? No, those aren't words. Baseball star, polyglot, owner of an ultimate weapon in the form of a cow, aspiring nurse, and now apparent linguist. A polyglot is a person who speaks more than 5 languages. Whitney speaks only 2, English and sign language. So she's technically bilingual, not a polyglot. Whitney really does have it all. I'm sure your next ex will tell stories about you for a long time. Hey, that's mean! Sorry, Whitney, but, well, besides assuming you were a lesbian, which you haven't denied, I like you, but I've heard how you treated your exes and, well, I don't really want to be a project. I guess that makes sense. I'm not sure how I even could projectify you anyway. You seem perfect, kind, good at everything, attractive enough for a guy. Well, hey, I still sometimes just climb up in front of people. I'm sure I could pay a therapist's kids through college if they took a crack at that. Interesting? You could not pay. You're too young to pay for college. For other kids for college, you know, Red. Ugh, work? Yeah, I'll pass. Huh. See ya, Wit. It's been good talking with you. See ya, Red. You depart the seaport, leaving Whitney sitting on the dock, feet trailing in the high tide. He can't turn down being my project. I mean, he's the most interesting person I've met since Flan, so yeah, I'm going to make this happen. But I'm still a lesbian, pretty sure. Of course you are. You said it multiple times, even before the party started. God damn it, Whitney, I don't want to be a project. Your heart shifts as your relationship with Whitney unknowingly evolves from friend to project. What? Lightning started coughing. Something's coming out. Your bond with Whitney earned you the Munchlax for Everall, Ralts Everall, and Happini Everall. Yellow is overjoyed. Okay, we're moving on to noontime. And there's another character I want to rank up with. And that is a coordinator that's going to participate in the contest tonight. And we're going to find May. Rank up with May. You want to find May? Yes, go find May. This is going to be her second rank up scene. You're walking by the battle hall when you hear a pretty distinct sound echoing through the empty hall. Your ears prick up, as do lightnings. Not sure, buddy. Sounds like someone dropped their wallet, maybe? That was a coin, not an entire wallet. Know the difference. Oh, hey, May. What you doing here? Not much. There were a couple of battles going on in here, and I thought I might watch them. Oh, yeah? Anyone I know? I suppose that depends on whether you know me. Hi, B. Yeah, I'd say I do. Hey there, B. What are you doing here? Training. Ask a dumb question. Get an obvious answer. I guess you and May battled then? We did. In my arrogance, I expected a battle team member's victory over a coordinated club's member to be absolute and crushing. Bees, straight to the point. I was surprised. May is an extremely competent battler. Her Heracross alone managed to present a formidable threat to my team, making usage of unexpected coverage moves. Aw, thanks! When it comes to bug types, you often have to look at their coverage moves if you want to hit something hard. I guess it's a bit of an acquired skill. Perhaps. Now, please excuse me, you two. The day is young. I would like to get more training in. Perhaps I will venture into the city. I'm kinda jealous of her. Yeah? She knows exactly what she wants to do, and just does it. I wish I could think like she does. She's really great in our fighting type elective too. I think she's Sensei Marshall's favorite. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. Maybe it's not as easy for her as it seems. So, hey, is there something I can help you figure out? What do you mean? While Lightning and I were outside, we heard a coin dropping. Not to get presumptuous, but that's usually the sound of you making a decision. Oh, yeah, actually, that might be helpful. The problem is I dropped my coin in the bleachers. Alright, not a problem. I can find it for you. Or get Lightning in there. He's small enough. During battle team practice, we usually sit in the bleachers to watch demonstrations Janine or Lance put on. People are dropping stuff in the cracks between them all the time. Come to think of it, no wonder I heard that coin so loudly. It probably fell right onto the metal base. Thanks! Oh, but don't move it before you see which side it landed on. You could flip it again since you didn't even see how it landed the first time. That would be cheating. What if I subconsciously saw how it landed last time? I might be accidentally ignoring the result I secretly don't want. Reflips aren't allowed. Never. If there's a result you don't want, does flipping the coin matter? It might help me figure out what the result I don't want is. Fair enough. Besides, that's not just any coin, it's an anniversary gift. Of course it is. God, you guys are disgustingly cute. Ah, that is cute. Well, as long as cute is part of that. Alright, be right back with your coin. You eventually manage to squeeze Lightning through the metal scaffold on the underside of the bleachers, and making your way through fields of dust, discarded bags of chips, and a couple loose Pokeballs, you find May's coin. Someone should really clean under the bleachers. What's going on with the school staff? Hey, free Pokeballs! Nice! Now you don't have to buy anymore. Even though I technically don't need them, my team is full. There's only one problem. May, you're not going to believe this. What did you find? Uh-oh. It was on its side. Looks like it had bounced off the ground and ended up leaning against one of the bars down there. Was it leaning in one direction over another? No luck. It was completely vertical. Well, that's, scientifically speaking, very unlikely. Yeah, no, I'm baffled too. I promise I didn't figure out how to lie just to tell you this coin landed on its side, though. I believe you, but... dang it. You could reflip. No. Reflips aren't allowed, remember? Well, damn. I don't know, maybe you could tell me what the problem is? I guess. You sit down on a bleacher and lean back, waiting for May to be comfortable enough to tell you what's biting her. Okay. I've been thinking about coordinating a lot recently. Yeah, from what I've heard, Lisa hasn't really given you a chance to not think about it. Did I say Lisa? God. Yeah, from what I've heard, Licia hasn't really given you a chance to not think about it. And I'm starting to realize that I'm just not that into it. Huh? I know, I was surprised too. But you're on the coordinator track, aren't you? Yes, I joined because... oh, you're blushing. Because Brendan did? Yeah, I know that wasn't the most responsible choice, but I wanted to spend more time with him, and I knew I'd find it fun. And I know I can succeed as a coordinator. I'm even more sure of it, now that Licia's teaching me. I'm keeping up, even with Brendan and Dawn. I even find it fun. But you're not passionate about it? I guess not. It's fun. I get to spend time with Brendan and Licia, who is probably Hoenn's most famous person. But when I see Brendan get that fire in his eyes and he talks about how he's going to make the world respect contests, I've never felt that way about contests, or anything really. I think I'm just too happy following the tracks, doing what I've always done, and if there aren't any tracks, I flip a coin and make some for myself. Brendan has dreams, but I think I only really have fantasies, like he wants to get better, he wants to achieve things, you know? I can't really think of anything like that for myself, something I'm really passionate about. Well, I guess I felt that way about cooking, but we all know how it turned out when I got too intense about my cooking. It's alright to be passionate about it, May. Come on, you and Brendan aren't going to let something like that hang over you forever, right? Of course not. We've been dating for 7 years. That wasn't even the biggest thing that ever happened between us. Aw, 7 years, that's a serious relationship, that's good. You know, my ex and I have been best friends on DeviantArt for 7 years before getting together. Our romantic relationship lasted for a year and 4 months. And after that, we haven't had any contact since. It's been about 7 years since the breakup. I still miss her, though. You're curious, aren't you? Curious, but possessed of the minimal amount of self-control required to not ask. Ha! Well, let me just say that when we first met, I had a very different sense of style. We argued for ages over what was proper or decent for a lady to wear in public. Jesus, that's a bit sexist. Come to think of it, running around in leaves and moss every day was probably an early sign that I... Yeah, that is definitely not proper for anyone. Male or female, that's not proper. Unless they're cavemen or jungle people. Actually, never mind. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Steady on, old boy. Move your thoughts elsewhere. Please stop blushing and think about something else. Well, that aside, I think I've got an idea. With how you've been cooking for me, it's pretty clear that you're passionate about your cooking, and you want to be a better chef. Not just for Brendan, just because it's something you're proud of, right? I guess. Well, as fun as it's been being your taster, we're quickly running into the problem that I'm only one guy, with one palate. And it's not a particularly refined one either. So you're thinking that I should get some other people involved? Even better. I might just know someone who's already involved, in a general sense. Yeah? Sure, follow me. Mallow, hi! Alola! Red, it's so good to see you! Now that's an improvement to the kitchen. Very nice. You came back. I'm actually just dropping in. My friend Red brought me here. This is fantastic! I'm so glad you changed your mind! I guess you already know each other then? Yup. When head chef founded the club, he said we needed more members. I used to run for other people in Kobukan interested in cooking, and May's name kept coming up. I knew you'd be a perfect fit for the club. Well, hold on. May hasn't agreed to join. I just wanted to bring her here to see what a club meeting looks like, to see if it's something she might be interested in joining. Oh. Oh, well, that's okay. Sure, I can cook up a session of the cooking club right now. I was just kind of making a paella right now, but we could turn that into a group activity. Oh no, it's in the oven right now. Well, we could... I was hoping May and Mallow would get along, even their shared interest in cooking, but Mallow might be too awkward to pull it off. How about a sofrito? Oh, to put on top of the paella? Sure. The spiciness of the sauce works well with a savory paella, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I've never made one before, though, but I think I get the theory. Do you have any tomato berries? Do I? Of course! Oh no, this is a bit controversial, but I think if we grind a few Poke Beans up and put them in the sauce, it'll thicken up the texture, which my Tutu swears by. By the way, Tutu is grandfather in Hawaiian, or Alolan in this case. If you've played Gen 7, you'll get it. Oh, you know, that's actually what I was thinking too. I was thinking of using flour, but if you say Poke Beans work, then we should try that. Don't you find it annoying when the sauce sinks into the paella too fast, making it soggy? You just can't keep it as leftovers like that. Exactly, so if we thicken up the sauce, then we can... Oh, looks like May's finding a new passion. Yeah, and let's make some baguettes on the side while I'll preheat the other oven too. And then This kitchen has 2 ovens? What the hell? That's convenient. My work here is done. You turn to leave the cooking club when you suddenly feel 2 firm hands placed on your shoulders. Uh-oh, grabbing. Huh? Holy shit, why are they looking at me like that? Hold on a minute, kitchen boy. Where do you think you're going? Somewhere else? Not so fast. You know how busy I am with the coordinator club, right? Excessively, yeah. If you're going to get me wrapped up in something I really don't have time for, you need to take responsibility and help. I am not able to find an argument against this, unfortunately. We won't keep you long, so Frito barely takes any time. And it'll go even faster if you're helping with the dishes. Dish duty? You know I can cook too. I'm not bad at it even. Oh, I know. Leaf told me about your sticky buns. The hell? I can't believe she did that. What kind of person did you bring into my cooking club, Red? Wait, hold on. You've got it wrong. I'm not a pervert. I have a boyfriend. Of course she does. And she's never going to cheat on him, ever. I'm not interested in anyone's buns but Brendan's. Not that they're bad, probably, but I do have a boyfriend, and... You quickly throw on an apron and move to the sink as May flounders about, cooking up a pile of excuses that, without accounting for taste, seem pretty rotten. Oh, really? So that's why my cutie fly seems so low energy. A lot of bug and grass types from Alola need to be around Alolan flowers every once in a while. It's not just people who get homesick. I think it should probably be possible to grow these Alolan flowers in the greenhouse. My dad's work on Pokemon environments might come in handy here. I still can't believe your dad is the Professor Birch. If I'd known that, I never would have let you go. He's pretty humble about it. I know he seriously considers going to Alola at one point, though. The Aether Foundation is one of the best places to study Pokemon habits. Alola is my 3rd favorite Pokemon region. I guess it's for the best he didn't, though. If he had, I might never have met Brendan. I might not have even gone to Kobukan. Hey, I'm done with the dishes, and it looks like your sofrito should be done in a couple minutes. Mind if I step out? Not a bit. Thanks for helping out. Will you join us again? Just to buy stuff, just in case. You're an us now? This worked better than I thought. Sure, I'll drop by whenever I have the time. Time? Oh no! I forgot! I was supposed to be at the Coordinator Club meeting right now! Oh geez, sorry about that. Maybe the head chef of the club could write you an excused absence note? I'm not sure he has the authority to do that, but I could ask? I should probably just tell Licia what happened. Time to face the music and the dancing. Good luck. Well, she seems nice, right? Thank you! Oh my god, settle down, Mallow. Gah! Mallow wraps you up in a tight hug, and it is only through careful application of lightning and a promise to come back and attend future club meetings that you're able to free yourself from Mallow. Your thoughts linger on May. You hope that she doesn't get in too much trouble with Licia, and that Brendan is as understanding as you've always known him to be. Your heart shifts as if your relationship with May evolved from taster to kitchen boy. May is now a contributing member of the cooking club. As a result, the cooking club's selection has increased, and its prices have decreased. Sweet! Alright, I'm gonna buy something before this next scene. Let's go to the cooking club. And look, May's back. Alola Red, did you come here to hang out with May and I, or are you just looking to buy something? Just buying something for today, please. Sorry, but there's no discount for friends. Wouldn't dream of asking for one. And of course there's a discount. Look, before you made May join the cooking club, then all of these treats were much higher priced. But now, look at that, they're lower priced now. I'm gonna buy an energy drink for this scene. Excuse me. Oh, I noticed that May was wearing shorts. Okay. I'm gonna take a break and go train my Pokemon up before this next scene, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back from training, and all of my Pokemon are at level 30. I used a fresh water on Savage since she almost fainted. And now I have no fresh water, but that's okay. Let's head back to campus. Yes, I want to go back. I'm sure. Everyone gained experience points, and let's go to that scene. You know, you'll see. This one. And it's Dib Membrane, even though Dib is a better character than Palf Charon. Rose. Oh, we're doing that thing where we call each other by our last names now? You're not cool, you know. Just like, Harry and Draco. It was the first thing that came to mind. I assure you, coolness is not a factor in any part of my presentation to you. You're wearing new clothes. Yeah, he's wearing his clothes from the first Black and White games, the original ones. Even though he has his Black and White 2 hairstyle. And no glasses. I've been out and about at night quite a bit for the last couple of weeks. The jacket was a practical choice. The plunging V-neck is because a man occasionally likes to feel sexy. Melody certainly has thoughts to share on the matter. Whatever, I'm still just calling you Charon. What do you want? What I want is immeasurate. What I expect to achieve is within much smaller boundaries. This guy is exhausting to talk to. I agree. Honestly, I'd rather talk to Dib. In any case, I'm here to deliver your punishment. If you take your clothes off, I swear to God. Get your mind out of the gutter, no! Oh, don't you have a high opinion of yourself? Perhaps I need to remind you that... God almighty, could you two get a goddamn room to hate each other in where we don't have to see it? Thank you, Silver. Sorry, Charon, but I did say you should let me recruit him. In retrospect, that might have been a good idea, but as I stated, this is not a matter of recruitment, it's a matter of compulsion. What the hell kinds of grounds do you have to compel me to do anything? Can you really not think of anything? Why, you'd even do it directly in front of faculty. You were, after all, out after curfew not long ago. Professor Cherry can testify to that. We both lost track of time! Yeah, this, for some reason, takes place after the conversation between Red and Professor Cherry. I don't know why. A couple days after. I mean, so did many others who were rightly punished. In a school of thousands, why should there be an exception for you? You got one! You're still here instead of being kicked out. That was an exceptional punishment. I wish to be expelled for the hurt I caused, but Dean Drayden refused to let me. The opposite of what he did for you, who he let drop out and rejoin without fanfare. That's ridiculous. How could he refuse to let you drop out? You make your own choices. Never have I ever. Right, new rule. You two don't get to talk to each other anymore. What? What? Silver's right. If you can't think of something nice to say, don't say anything at all. There you go with your goody two-shoes self. Fine, if he shuts up, then I've got nothing to say to him. Charon's making a big deal about this because he doesn't want to admit that we'd like your help. We on the Disciplinary Committee have a mission, and we think you'd be the best person to help us with. What? Do you want me to patrol the hallways to yell at people out of their dorms late? Not exactly. We should probably let you talk to Commissioner G first. Who? It's just Gardenia. She's hiring us to investigate a bunch of rumors about ghosts around the school. It'll be a small job, probably. Find the ghosts, I battle them, Charon catches them, but we're having trouble even getting started. We know the citizens know something about the mysterious happenings, but they're all tight-lipped. Yeah, I scare them off, and they don't want to talk to Charon. Skyla's had the most luck, and frankly, we're not sure how much of what she's reported is accurate, and how much is creative embellishment. Boss! It doesn't help that she's reporting everything she finds as gospel. We were trying to find a couple of ghost-type Pokemon, but if we took Skyla seriously, we'd be finding demons, supervillains, and aliens around every corner. You know, Dib talks about aliens, especially when it comes to Zim. You should take my reports seriously. I'm the one who knows what we're looking for. For example, Gardenia doesn't want us to find ghost-type Pokemon. She says there's actual ghosts in the school, which is obviously insane. We can agree on that one. Ghosts exist, but not at this school. What you guys need is a paranormal investigator. You know, Dib is one, and he talks about ghosts as well. He's pretty much a paranormal investigator in the show. Invader Zim, have you seen it? It's a really good show. Best Nickelodeon cartoon ever. Oh dear. So, since the boys are so grumpy and mean, I guess I've got to ask nicely. We were really hoping you could help us gather some clues. The only reason I'm even considering saying yes is because I'm pretty sure I already have the information you want. You're shitting us? No shit here. A few students, and even Professor Cherry, mentioned some weird stuff they've seen around campus at night. Incredible! As expected of my friend! Well, what is it? What did they say? Oh, I heard rumors that some students have been flickering bright images around the school. Silhouettes of a person wearing long robes. Singing. The Contest Hall is haunted, and sometimes the ghosts sing. Got this odd problem with my rotom here, picking up some sort of signal I can't make heads nor tails of. Just like big floating glowing balls, like blue-pink flames, I guess. I haven't seen them myself. You know, when I first played this scene for the first time, I pretty much had an idea of who this new character was. I guess those are who the question marks are. In the, you know, the thing. The journal, you know. Wow, you're like the world's greatest detective or something. I gotta admit, I'm impressed too. To be honest, I didn't even know I was looking for clues. People just kinda told me stuff, and I guess that's another example of you getting what you want without trying for it. I know that's what you're thinking, Sharon. There was also a weird moment when I was in the Conteset Colisseum a while ago. I thought I went into a changing room for like 1 or 2 minutes. The lights flickered, and when I left, a friend told me that I'd been gone for more than half an hour. It seems apparent that our quarry is in the Conteset Colisseum then, a ghost type creating brightly lit will-o-wisps, singing and causing visions of robed figures. It's almost too easy. Boss, do you know what it is? Absolutely. This'll be good. What do you think it is then? Come with me. We're going to the Conteset Colisseum. Do I? Yep, we have no choice. As much as I hate to admit this, I'm madly curious as to what this ghost actually is. We're going ghost hunting. You and the Disciplinary Committee stealthily sneak into the pitch black. Your heart beats to an unfamiliar rhythm as the spectral whispers around you surround, suggest, and imply actions both terrible and great. Skyla marches ahead, leading the nervous expedition with great vigor and bravery. The moonlight shone on her, toned bud, in a way that was both alluring and approved by the Comics Code Authority. You are filled with admiration at her bravery as she grips her Pokeballs, knuckles white from her heroic passion. She gives each team member a swift nod and... Skyla's definitely a Gryffindor. Skyla, please stop that. Just trying to keep the mood up. And my blood pressure. So here's an idea of what houses these three would be in. Skyla's a Gryffindor, Charon's a Ravenclaw, and Silver's a Slytherin. Now, there's one thing you should all understand before we go in here. We are almost certainly going to be facing Miss Magius. Yes, a Mismagius. They are the only Pokemon I know of that... I know of that is... Blech, excuse me. Yes, a Mismagius. They are the only Pokemon I know of that is known to sing, create hallucinations rather, and can learn Will-O-Wisp. It even has a robed form to boot. What about that weird signal that Raihan's Rotom was getting? You know, I pretty much like Mismagius. I used a male one when I was playing Pokemon Pearl on my computer. Yeah, I admit that he impressed me. A big improvement from Misdreavus. I am unsure. Perhaps Rotom is especially receptive to Mismagius' songs? That's the best thing I've got right now, too. In any case, this should not be a difficult battle, unless this particular Mismagius is extremely powerful. Keep in mind that whatever you are fighting may not be real. Mismagius is known to conjure illusions of even legendary Pokemon such as Rayquaza to intimidate foes. It's a pure ghost type, so just keep hitting it with the same dark type attacks you'd normally use Silver and Charon. Skyla, I'm not sure if you have any Pokemon with ghost or dark moves, but try to hit it physically and fast if you can. It has low physical defense, and if you use priority moves, its high speed doesn't matter. It's hardly a problem for the four of us. 4. Oh, right. How come Gardenia isn't coming? She's really scared of the ghosts here. That's why she wanted us to track these rumors down and get rid of them. Technically, she only asked us to verify their existence, but it would be nice to exceed expectations for once. I have a plan. We will form perhaps groups of 2 to minimize animus pairings. Silver, if you would go with Red, then... Ah! Sorry, I had to read that. Someone's screaming! Should we... Scrap the plan. We go now, together. And suddenly the music had stopped. You find yourself in a hallway alone. It seems you ran too fast, and outpaced the rest of the Disciplinary Committee by a fair margin. Hold on, what? Is this another room over here? Why does it look so bright if it's nighttime? I don't know. I really gotta stop doing that. But since I'm here... You search the hallway briefly, but don't see anything out of the ordinary. Whatever let out that scream earlier isn't here now. Hey, is anyone there? I'm here to help. Whatever way the situation needs. Silence for a moment, then... Gardenia, hi! And Gardenia is a Hufflepuff, I'm sure of it. Whoa! That was pretty cool. How did you... Red! I thought I could find the ghosts. I thought I could be brave, but I can't. I just can't. And now they're going to get me, and they're going to steal me away, and I'm too young to become a ghost, and I haven't spent all my money yet. Gardenia clings to your vest, hands trembling. Though clearly scared out of her mind, it's almost an amusing scene, seeing the fast-talking Gardenia scared of... what exactly? Gardenia, calm down. What happened? What's wrong? The ghost is here! It's here! I've got all the information that proves it. The flickering, the rogue figure, the will-o-wisps, the singing and signals. I came out here to try and handle it myself, but the ghost... The ghost! Gardenia, come on. It's just a Pokemon. All those things you described are things Mismagius can do. What? No, it's not! It's not just a Pokemon! Ahem. Oh, you guys are here too? Seemingly, though I wonder to what end, given our client is here as well. Far be it from me to question what you send your money on, but does this not make us a bit redundant? Wait, I get it. We were distractions, huh? By paying us to look for ghosts, ghost hunting became Disciplinary Committee business. So now you can go out after curfew because you're assisting in Disciplinary Committee business. We got played. Wait, that's not it at all. There really is absolutely a ghost in here. I just saw it. It flew right at me. It was this shimmering kind of blue person wearing a long robe and... It's a Mismagius. It's not! I think it kinda is. What? Even you? Why? Because I can see it. It's right there. You know that music that's playing. It's in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Ah! Wait, where? It's staying hidden, but there, behind that pillar. You just kinda have to squint at... Wait, never mind. Here it comes. Boss Code F! Hold on, Red. Do not engage. It's... Screw that. Okay. Alright, good. Savage is healed up as are the rest of my Pokemon, and Gardenia is running back and forth in the background. So I'm just gonna use Crunch. A strange yellow light gathers around Miss Magius. Crystals begin to form. Miss Magius has changed dramatically. Oh, and she terrestrialized. Great. Wait, terrestrialization? How? There's no trainer around, and we're miles from Paldea. Maybe it's because the trainer is invisible. I'll figure that out later. Right now, I've got a ghost to bust. Miss Magius. Yep. Oh, nice one. Good girl, Savage. And she could use some more experience points. Now just Dragon Breath. Finish off with Dragon Breath. Oh, she's confused. Great. Use Crunch again. There you go. Good girl. Good girl, Savage. There you go. Okay, Gardenia, you can stop running now. Well done. So it really was a Miss Magius. I guess you two know what you were talking about. Gardenia, you can stop running now. Thanks. Of course, defeating this Miss Magius only raises further mysteries. That was a trainer's Pokemon. It terrestrialized. You mean she terrestrialized. Use the proper pronouns, please. I agree. Terrestrialization has a range of 20 meters. It's blocked by metal and concrete, but not by glass or crystal. We are on the second floor, and there's clearly no one floating outside the window. Meaning that the trainer who terrestrializes Miss Magius must be right here. I didn't see the Terra Orb though, did you? I would have said if I did. I suspect... Skyla, what do you see? Hologram-emitting UFOs. Why the hell did I ask? Wait, you mean you see them? Right now? Evildoer, stop! Wait, did Skyla just slam into the air? This UFO is pretty slippery. Ack! There we go, that's... she's here already. Eep! That bikini bimbo just cracked my lens. Hold on, why can't I fly out of there? Bimbo, she definitely is a bimbo, Skyla, I mean. What did you call me, you rude alien? This isn't a bikini, this is my battle body. Not denying the other thing, though. Wait, they're responding? Why are they responding? They shouldn't be able to hear me. And yet we can. Who are you? Why can't they hear me? They can't hear me. Oh shit! I hit broadcast! Shit! This isn't supposed to happen! Okay, Eyeball 2, get in there! There's the other one. Alright, Busters, you step away from the Miss Magius nice and easy. There's two of me now, and you didn't want to mess with one of me. The Miss Magius? Oh, this must be the Miss Magius's trainer, somehow. I'm not qualified to handle whatever the hell this is. We have no intention of taking your Miss Magius. If you wish, take it back. Oh, really? Well, okay then. The Miss Magius went back into those things? Wait, are they giant Pokeballs? More like two Magnemites. Excuse me. They look like Magnemite, but I don't think they're real Magnemite. Of course not. Sorry, my throat is a bit itchy. So... can you leave now? No. Please excuse my manners. Who are you? Oh, I'm a student here at Kobukan. Don't worry, I'm not like one of those bald beefcakes who broke into the barrier back in January. I'm a licensed professional full-time registered tuition-paying Kobukan student. So you're not a ghost? Mortal as hell! Just a bit of a ghost in the machine, for fun. I don't believe you! don't believe I'm not a ghost. Yeah, what about the singing, the flickering lights, the will-o-wisps, the weird signals, and the other stuff? I think the will-o-wisps are just these, my eyeballs. Eyeballs? No, eyeballs, capital I-balls. They're a pair of genius drones that use electromagnetism and infinity energy to handle my meat space stuff for me. They can carry Pokémon, Terra Orbs, small amounts of groceries. They have cameras built in. Meat space? Internet joke. It means where you people live. Unova? Underground? A haunted mansion? A constant state of denial? Thank you, that's the most acceptable answer, Charon. You know, if you use my special code ZAPTHEBADFeelings03, you can get 20% off your first 3 months of an online therapy subscription. No thanks. I've used them myself. They're great. We'll talk about that deal later. I'm interested, but who are you? Like I said, a Kobukan student. You've provided no info of this. Further, if you are a student, then you are... Damn motorcycle outside, or rather car. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Then you are in violation of curfew, unless you expect us to believe your dorm is somewhere in Pledge, Aura, or Relic Halls, but you've decided to haunt the Conteset Colisseum. ¿Qué? ¿Qué cosa? Nani? I'm in my dorm, here in the Conteset Colisseum, friendo. I'm eating Chinese food right now. What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Yeah, nani... So, I think que cosa is what thing in Italian, and que is obviously what in Spanish, and nani is what in Japanese. There are no dorms in this building. Bzzzt! Oh, I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but looks like Charon missed that one. The correct answer was... There is one dorm in the Conteset Colisseum, and it's mine. All mine. Mikasa, watashi no ie, guohale. Mikasa means my house in Spanish. May I assume, then, that if I were to go into the student council, they would corroborate your story and not say they have no idea who's flying drones around the Conteset Colisseum? They probably wouldn't know, but Dean Drayden does, and so does Nurse Miriam. I will verify this story. Fine, do that. Good. Although, the speed at which I do may change based on how you answer a couple of questions I would ask. Okay, ask away, friendo. I'm an open book. What is your name? Jeezy Louise, you're really coming out fast with the hard-hitting questions, aren't you? Like a bolt from the blue. Don't jerk us around, eyeballs. Hey, it's eyeballs with the hyphen. I can tell you weren't using the hyphen. Whatever, just answer the damn question. Yeah, I'm onto you, Casper. I'm not buying that you're a Kobukan student. Not for a second. Your name, please. Look, I want to, but I don't know if I can trust you. I really wasn't meant to be found. No one was even meant to know I was here. I thought if I hid in a part of the school where nobody goes, some place big and unfilled, that I could stay hidden all year, but then Caleb got Licia to join the coordinator club, and everyone became interested in contests. Goddamn car outside again! This place has gotten way too busy. Be that as it may, I need your name. If I am to ask Dean Drayden about the truth of your claim, I should at least be able to name that the specific student I'm asking about. Hey, friendo. Is there something we can do for you? If the issue is just that you can't trust us, then maybe we can earn your trust. Oh, well done, Skyla. That's a good idea. Why did none of us think of that? Don't feel bad, guys. With everyone yelling at us all the time, it can get hard for even me to remember that we can still just offer to help people. And it's hard to trust people as well. I mean, I don't trust people easily. I'm a complete loner. I'm sorry. Neither of you deserve your association with me. If you wish, then... Oh, shut up. So, eyeballs, is there something we can do to earn your trust? Yeah, a little bit. My eyeballs are broken. What? How do you look? Amazing! Yo-ho-ho! But it's actually a huge pain. I can only send out one Pokemon at a time. Eyeball 2 won't charge up to full. The hologram emitters are broken. The self-camo features are fritzing like a cat. And there's some jerky McJerkface on campus with a roided out Rotom who keeps jacking my signals. So even the stuff they can do, they sometimes forget. I think she means Raihan. Oh, and either I'm not hitting my keyboard hard enough, or the microphone's broadcast function is stuck on on. Alright, Beetlejuice, so what you're asking for us is for us to bring you 7 unholy sigils that will break the curse of your haunted prison, and leave you free to cause panic among the living and kidnap innocent businessmen? Bzzzt! That's a Nopesies, chat. Couldn't be more wrong if you tried. I just need some common parts. You can find them at any Radio Shack store. They should be pretty much around any street corner. Yeah, when I first got to this scene, I thought it said Radio Shack at first, but then that says Radio Shock. That's the PALF equivalent. Radio Shack went out of business 5 years ago. They filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Everything left was absorbed into Silphco. Well, it's been a bit since I've done my own hardware maintenance. You know who else wouldn't know that a company went out of business years ago? I am begging you, do not say... A ghost! Don't try to pull a fast one on me, Marley. I know only the undead could be so out of date when it comes to the state of the market. Yo-ho-ho-ho! Looks like you found me out, Gardenia. I really am a ghost. Beware and behold my terrible power. With only a flick of my finger on this here keyboard-y, I will make a most monstrous sight manifest, a ghoul beyond grotesque, a spectre most spooky, a hag so haunting. Okay, you're using alliteration now. Oh, wait, hold on. Too late. Boo! Oh, she's glitching. Whoops! Looks like my holograms are completely, totally, 100%edly busted. Sorry for blinding you. They haven't been working great for a while. Best I could get out of them was a flicker of myself, and I kinda looked like La Llorona, probably this big coat I wear. La Llorona, I think, yeah, llorar means to cry in Spanish, and la is the feminine word for the. The flickering robed woman. So you're a girl. Hey, hey, hey! What do you mean by that? What's that humping about, friendo? Yeah, can't you tell by the voice? That's definitely a female voice. Definitely a girl. You're noisy enough for one. Well, Erica isn't noisy. Yellow is also not. Yellow is also quiet. So Erica and Yellow are the two of the girls that are quiet. And Tia. So yeah. My point. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Whatever. Oh, and don't forget there are loud boys too. Blue, for example. Alright, Slimer. Let's imagine you aren't a ghost. Let's imagine you're actually a Kobukan student that somehow got permission to live in the Conteset Colisseum. What would you need to repair your eyeballs? Marie blood, candles made of red wax, a handmade Galarica wreath of genuine Galarian holly, acquired at a decent price from my market? Nothing like that, although that gives me an idea for later. If Radio Shock doesn't exist anymore, then it might be trickier to find these, but I need a shed Varum chassis, a load of Tinka titanium, a magnet, an ultra ball, and a bottle of some kind of fizzy energy drink. Yep, that's what the energy drink is for. That's why I bought it. I'll also need a low altitude hover engine, 200D grade. Oh, and a pair of regular glasses to fix the lens that Super Tits broke. You know, when I read this part for the first time, I almost got turned on when I looked at Skyla. Yeah, she's 18 plus in this game. They're in college. Get it? But this nickname turned me on, honestly. I do not like you. Join the hate club. They send out bi-monthly bulletins. I've read some of them. Their articles are actually pretty interesting. Kindly refrain from insulting members of the Disciplinary Committee. Skyla is just as valuable and appreciated a member of the Disciplinary Committee as any one of us. Further, she is the one who offered to help you. To repay her kindness with casual insults seems ungrateful. Sorry. No harm done, eyeballs. About the shed Varum chassis, I'm pretty sure I can get one. There's always a bunch lying around outside my dorm. I could order another pair of glasses. I have a pair. It should not be difficult to order another pair of the same make from my optometrist. So, it looks like Charon wears contacts. I think in the canon games he stopped wearing glasses and started wearing contacts. I know where to get a 200D from. There's a junker who sells me aviation parts sometimes. He's kinda pricey though. Don't worry about that. I'll cover the cost for a big thing like that. The other three things seem to be pretty small though. I'm pretty sure there's a club somewhere in the school that makes and sells food. You can probably buy the energy drink from there. I've got one on me actually. Nice! Prepared, aren't you? Besides that, I know Lieutenant Surge teaches his students how to hand-make magnets. If you don't attend his class, maybe you can buy one off of another student who does attend his class? Oh, but I don't have any idea where you could find Tinka Titanium. Tinka Titanium is the metal that Tinka Tink and its evolutionary family use for the hammers, yes? Yeah, Tinkaton is my favorite fairy type. Yep. It starts out as a plain old iron, but as they use their hammers, it condenses and hardens, becoming incredibly durable. I suppose we could simply purchase some online? On our budget? Perhaps not. Gardenia, would you be willing to open your wallet again? I would prefer not to. Don't worry about it. There's actually a few Tinka Tink, and even a couple Tinka Tough right here. Right here? Gardenia, do you have any idea what that means? I do, but I don't like it. What is it, Gardenia? This school's supposed to have a series of tunnels underneath it. Long, dark tunnels where ghosts live. Obviously an urban myth, but why would this help us fix our Tinka Titanium problem? The Kobukan tunnels are said to have Tinka Tink living in them by the hundreds. You know those banging sounds you sometimes hear at night? Those are Tinka Tink under the school. But there's also meant to be hundreds of ghosts down there. Those creepy ghosts are trying to suck up all the life essence from Kobukan students. Then they'll reveal themselves, burst out from underground, and try to take over the school! Gardenia, what do you have against ghosts? You wouldn't understand. Yeah, she told Red the entire story. Anyway, I'm not paying you to understand. We just need to find these tunnels, grab the Tinka Titanium, bring it back to Bloody Mary here. 2 Pidgey, 1 Smackdown. Yes, an easy task, save for the face... Yes, an easy task, save for the fact these tunnels are entirely fictitious. Bzzzt! Wrong answer! The tunnels are actually real, friendo! Of course the ghost would know that. In fact, one of the entrances is right here, in the Conteset Colisseum. It's just behind the backstage, behind a fake brick wall. That beggars belief. She's right. Remember when the school was attacked earlier this year? Of course, you know I do. Yeah, some of those guys came up through the tunnels. They link it to inspire a sewer system. Oh yeah, he's talking about the sabotaging. You know, the Silver helping Red with the what is it? The presidency? Yeah. Delightful. I hope no one here is squeamish then. I'm paying you for a reason. Just the 3 of us then, I suppose. You mean the 4 of us? Yeah, I want to unlock this character. Fucking Charon with his -2 points. Both Bond and Mood. I don't understand. If you despise me so much, why do you continually insist on joining our efforts? I'm only here because you failed to blackmail me into joining you in the first place. I could ask you the exact same thing. And I could ask you... Thank you, Silver. Did Silver just growl? Well, it definitely lowered my attack, and Charon's. Right, well, if you insist on joining, I am, as always, powerless to stop you.
Good luck!
I'm sure we'll need it. It's getting late. We should head back to the main body of campus soon. We need to get our own sleep before classes begin. Hand the patrolling of curfew over to security, for what good they are. I don't suppose security has any idea you're here?
Less than a clue.
Of course, why should I be surprised? When we are all available, let us meet up at the Battle Hall, as it's the closest building to the Conteset Colisseum on the main campus. We should gather all of the other materials first, then descend into the tunnels. Hopefully we can emerge from them unscathed and go directly to you, Ms.
Iono, call me whatever you want.
Iono it is then.
¿Qué?
What? Apologies, it was a simple wordplay. You said Iono, so I thought it would be amusing to literally take that as your name.
Oh.
Yeah, Sharon pretty much got it right. It is Iono.
Yo, that's a good one. But actually, how about you just call me Eyeballs, at least for now?
Very well. Remember, we need the shed Varum chassis, the glasses, the engine, the magnets, the energy drink, and an Ultra Ball. Oh yeah, I have an Ultra Ball already as well. So, whatever's in blue is Red's responsibility. Skyla, would you like me to write that down? Please. Alright, I've made some notes already. I'll just make some quick copies. Okay, here's the ghost shopping list. So the energy drink and the Ultra Ball are all set. Tinka Titanium in the Kobukan tunnels, apparently. Resolution: Ghost exposed at Kobukan student using hologram drones. So yeah, go ahead and pause this video so you can read all of this. Here it is, it's going in my backpack. You gained the Ghost Journal. If you're ever having difficulty remembering what your next step is in uncovering this mystery, just consult the Ghost Journal. Let's check it again. Oh, yeah, they're not crossed out yet. Forget it. Alright, we meet up at the Battle Hall, you said, right? At your leisure.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you helping me with this. Trust me, I'll make it worth your while.
So all I need to get is the magnet. Oh, you will, because if you're not a ghost, you're helping us find the real ghosts. That's definitely a sign that we've all been up too late. Good night, everyone. Good luck. Alright, that scene is over. And yes, it's time for the contest scenes. It's finally time. We're here, and it's empty. Huh? Where is everybody? Well, if you know, Phobos kicked most of the club members out of the contest, then they won't attend or perform. Hey girls, do you have any idea what's happening? And where are Ethan and Blue? The guys are up in the stands, but we're down here trying to figure out what's happening. Wasn't this place supposed to be holding its contest in, like, 15 minutes? Where's the audience? We're really behind schedule. And where's Lycia? Hell... Oh no, weren't you informed? I suppose it falls to me. So hard to find good help, etc., etc., etc. There has been an accident. Yes, a dear friend of the Waters family has just called Champion Wallace back to Hoenn, and so he must go. A shame, really, that he couldn't see the performance put on tonight. But Lycia... You really must learn to stop interrupting me. It's indescribably discourteous. As I was going to say, Lycia must accompany her uncle in this matter. She was specifically requested. How do you know this? How do you know any of this? Ah, well, I'm a close personal friend of Champion Wallace. Men of such taste and elegance are simply drawn together. So there are only going to be 2 judges? Sorry, itchy throat again, I need a drink. That's better. Please think before you open your mouth. 2 judges? What a repulsive thought. No, please be sensible. You can't run a contest with 2 judges. We aren't going to toss out the rulebook for your inconvenience. Just like how talent shows like America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent can't have only 2 judges. The early seasons have 3, but nowadays there are 4. I wonder why. Fantina is also indisposed, so we'll be running it with 1. Me, in case the implication wasn't clear. How? You can't have this contest with only 1 judge, that's not fair. Alas, as no audience is here, so many of the performers have dropped out, and I am feeling rather under the weather, so I've decided to cancel the show. Fuck that! A terrible shame, a crying shame, a shameful shame surely. Now, kindly conduct yourself out of here if you please. There's no real need for anyone but me to be here anymore. This is disappointing. About 3 weeks ago, I said I thought Phobos was a bit of a dick. I don't think I have ever understated something more. Yeah, he's a huge dick, or rather a huge prick, if I'd rather say. See, this is why I hate contests. You don't get anything like this with battles. It's just about who can hit harder, not about who's friends with whoever's cousin's former roommate. Leaf, I know you're trying to help, but... I'm sorry, you guys. I know you were really looking forward to this. After watching what Phobos has been doing all week, trying to push people out of the contest, I probably should have expected he'd pull something like this. But man, pushing the judges out? How low can you go? I thought he was just going to try and rig it for Melody to win. Speak of the devil. I didn't want this. I didn't need this. But you benefit, right? Yeah. I get my deepest wish. And the scholarship. So... you have to understand that I need to do anything I can to get it. Sorry. Well, if the contest isn't happening anymore, do you want to just go back to the dorm? No, she really doesn't. Man, after pushing herself out of her comfort zone to do this, to have it all just fall flat is... Want to go backstage and put on a show anyway, even if it's just for our dormies? Yes, I do. You know, nowadays, Yellow reminds me of Sapphire from Steven Universe. Except she would be a yellow Sapphire. You head backstage with Yellow. Through the thick curtain, you hear a few scattered, discontented mutters both from backstage and in the stands. Perhaps during the past week, news of how the Millennium Drop had devolved had spread, and you were simply too busy with the party to notice. Or perhaps the deflated atmosphere is simply so obvious it's immediately contagious to anyone who enters the Colosseum. There we go. Oh, and you too, Red. Now you're ready for the contest. Oh wow, Yell, you look amazing. Is this what Leaf was getting for you? Actually, Blue got this for me. Of course, why couldn't it have been Leaf, or Ethan or something, or why couldn't you have gotten it yourself? And, here's the thing, Yellow's chest is so small she should barely have visible cleavage, or none at all. Just saying. I think he was really worried if he didn't get me a dress, I'd go with a suit. You'd look fine with a suit as well. Of course, contest attire should really be skirts, but it was a nice thought. No, what Leaf got from me was, Omni. Whoa! A fossil Pokémon? That's big. Well, small and cute, but you know what I mean. I mentioned I thought they were cute a few weeks ago. Leaf meant to give me more time with him before I had to use him in the actual contest, but... well, we know what happened there. I'd like to use him in the contest, but our main Pokémon can be someone else if you want. I don't want to throw off the routine we practiced. I'll see if we can find some room for him, since, you know, this contest is kinda screwy already. We might as well have some fun with it. Oh, by the way, I recommend that you go with a water type. I'm gonna use either Larimar or Omni, since they're both water types, and this is the Water Drop Festival. And you get extra points for that type. Yes, let's have fun. Oh, I need to hem this dress a tiny bit. I don't want to trip. Alright, don't take too long. If we're doing this, we shouldn't give Phobos any more time to kill it. Oh, it's those two. Yeah, I can see that Brendan's pissed. Hey, you two, you look great. But you don't look like you feel great. Yeah, I guess it's pretty obvious. Canceling the whole contest? Then what was the point of making me change my song? Right, that god-awful song. Nightmare Power? Dream Energy. But that name probably works better. I don't think even Brendan could make that one sound good. It actually has a line about shareholders in it. I heard. What are shareholders? Hey, since the contest is cancelled, what do you think about putting on an unofficial show anyway? I mean, my dorm mates are up there. Yellow's up for it. I don't know. Phobos has a lot of money and a lot of influence in the coordinating world. I might get made in a lot of trouble. By the way, let's check the coordinating knowledge. 290. Look. That's good enough, I think. Sweetheart, what do you want to do? So, since the contest is pretty much officially cancelled, then you pretty much would have attended Water and Ghost class for nothing, but you can still attend, yeah. But I think the coordinating knowledge helps. Honestly, I kind of just want to compete against Melody. She's got some crazy moves. I want to know if I can put on a bigger show than her. Well, we might not be able to do that, but you can still perform like you're performing against Melody. Yeah, let's do it, babe, and sorry if we get in serious trouble for it. It'll be worth it. A thought occurs. Brendan, is your dad here? Nah, he'll come to some other contest. I smelled something fishy about this a while ago, so I didn't tell him about this contest. Wise choice. Besides, it's an old Howenian contest. He'd be able to watch contests like this in almost any town in Hoenn. We've been celebrating it for thousands of years. Damn, I'm sorry, man. Don't be. We'll figure something out. Contest or no contest, we'll still put on a show. I believe it. Hushed whispers echo around the arena as the rebellious coordinators, though lacking in number, conspire to put on a show. He calls himself a coordinator? You don't just cancel a contest like this last minute. Hasn't he ever heard of the show must go on? Apparently not. The other coordinators grumble in agreement. You look around to see how Yellow is doing, and it occurs you haven't seen her in a while. Suddenly... I said no! Oh, what's going on? Yeah. Yell? What? Phobos just said we're not allowed to perform, even unofficially. He what? Where is he? You better not start a fight, Brendan. Although I would like to see that, him beating up a crippled guy in a chair. That would be entertaining. You storm the stage, angry coordinator in tow. Behind you, your dormmates spill in through the side entrances to back you up. Oh, delightful. More unnecessary people. You pushed the entire coordinator club out of competing, and now you're not even letting us put on a contest for fun? Oh, don't put on a show. It's not my fault you are all so unreliable. I was here early. Yes, please stop making everything about you, and take some responsibility for causing this. I have need of my Colosseum, so I'm afraid I must repetitiously assert that you cannot use it for your for-fun diversions. Now be gone, if you please. There aren't even enough of you to put on a proper contest in any case. What do you mean? Can you count to 3 on your fingers? Because there's only 3 of you here. Brendan, yourself, and that twiggy blonde girl's group. He's really passive-aggressive, isn't he? Twiggy? Well, she is Twiggy. Look at her. Calm down, Blue. Yes, there's still less than 5 of you, so there will be no official contest, and I'll save you the embarrassment of whatever your unofficial contest might look like. Now, go away. Look, I know what the Millennium Drop's rules are. It's the highest ranking performers of the tryout rounds don't show up. Excuse me. Look, I know what the Millennium Drop's rules are. If the highest ranking performers of the tryout rounds don't show up, we just go down the list until we find substitutes. Oh, and this list. Do you have it? This wonderful, glorious physical list? Do you happen to know how Fantina and Champion Wallace ranked your performances? Why, I could certainly give it my best estimate if you want, but I'm afraid you may find yourself falling 3 spots right out of top 5. It doesn't seem like Phobos intends to let anyone perform at all. Obviously, we need to do something about this. Even if he cancelled the contest, he can't stop us from performing. No kidding. He can't stop us from putting on our own show. I just can't believe that. There's no way Drayden would let Phobos do this, right? Wait. Where's Jasmine? Yeah, she's not here. I think everyone else in the club was pushed out of the contest, but Jasmine never quit. She would never. And she won her tryout rounds. Ah, man, that's rough. She might just be... You know, she might not be feeling up to it, no matter how much she wanted to. I could try healing her. Yellow, that's too much for you. Huh? I could try healing her? Does it work on humans? Never mind, it was a dumb suggestion. No, seriously, does it work on humans? Do you know? Well, I tried once, but healing a nosebleed knocked me out. How weak! Ah, so maybe not the safest thing to try. Then how about we... Wait, what about Melody? Phobos didn't even count her. Oh my gosh, you're right! She must still be backstage! Can't get away with this, right, Red? Wait, where'd they go? Backstage. Excuse us. You rushed backstage once more. Melody! Yeah? Phobos is saying that we can't start the contest, and he isn't even letting us put on our own unofficial performance. Yeah. So what? Well, just tell him that you want to participate. He'll listen to you. You sure about that? It doesn't matter. You realize you could have 5, 10, 30 people who all want to compete, and he'd still get whatever he wanted, right? You can't just stop him, or any of the sick old men like him. They'll get what they want because no one stops them. Prove me wrong. Let's say you go out there and challenge him to a battle. You know what he'd say? No, I would never stoop to such inelegant gallantry. Tonight is for contests, not yours, granted, but the conceptualization of such... There you go, imitating the huge vocabulary. The fancy words. That was a scarily accurate impression. And even if he did let you battle him, you wouldn't win. He's strong, stupid strong. You've tried? Twice. Can't help you, won't. He's a creep, a loser, but I'm on his side. Ugh. But you don't need him to cancel the contest. You're really good. Liz said so. Why are you okay with him? Look, I don't agree with it, but Phobos thinks if I join the contest, I might lose, and then I don't get my wish. I can't help you, and in case you forgot, I don't want to. I'm disappointed in you. What? I looked up to you as a coordinator. During the club meetings, I was watching you more than anyone else. I desperately wanted to see you perform. You never did, but I was excited to see you perform today. It would make all the waiting worth it. But you're so afraid of losing you don't even want to compete? You're going to ruin everyone else's chances too? I don't know what this wish is, but I can't see how it could be worth it. Well, sorry, or whatever you want to hear. I'm not the only one disappointed. Yeah, sure. I bet there's a whole queue. Who else? Shirley? Your Pokemon are disappointed too. They don't understand. And they think they've done something wrong, that you're mad at them. Well, that's life. Sometimes bad things happen to you, even if you didn't do anything wrong. Now you know. Yeesh, that was a bit harsh. Was it, true? What do you think? That I'd lie about something like that? Forget I said anything. Well, what do we do now? Even if Jasmine shows up, we won't have enough people to run the contest without Melody. We're late, but she's really late. If she was going to come, then I think she would have already. And it doesn't matter, since Phobos has decided the whole contest is cancelled. Maybe we could get Dean Drayden or any other professor? It's pretty late. They are probably in the teacher dorms now. But yeah, we can probably find someone who's willing to step up and stop this. What is it? I just remember that the teacher dorms are in Phobos Hall. Guess I know who paid for them. Yeah, they're named after Phobos. I mean, it's named after Phobos. What if the teachers can't stop him either? It sounds like he's given the school a lot of money. I mean, yeah, if that's the case, then there's nothing I can do about it. But we still have to try, right? Someone has to. Maybe I should battle him. But Melody said I couldn't beat him, sure. But you know how many people told me I couldn't beat Dawn? No? Several. Like 7 at least. I don't think you can whip out another one in a million transformation at the perfect time. Yeah, neither do I. Oh, hold on, let me put lightning at the top. But come on, I'm not going to just sit back and watch as Phobos ruins the contest for us. We're a great team, and I want to show us off, you know? But what if you beat him in battle and he just keeps on doing what he's doing, or refuses to battle you, or tries to get you expelled? Yeah, those could all happen, I guess, but I think it's probably still worth it. Though, I didn't really consider the expulsion part. He could probably do that, couldn't he? Dean Drayden might let you back in after Phobos leaves. He might, but he's already looked the other way once. I don't want to push my luck there. Then maybe if I talk to Melody again, then... Do you hear singing? Huh? Sorry, had to get another drink. Meanwhile, while you were backstage... Oh, yeah, these are the next parts. So that's why I simply cannot begin the contest, at all, or ever. Alas, it's completely out of my hands. Now, and I will reiterate this no longer, get out of my sight! That's not what the rules of the contest are. Oh, rules, rules, rules! What sort of coordinator are you, that you just keep harping on about rote dogma, honestly? You don't actually believe a thing you're saying, do you? Whatsoever do you... You're just... talking. You don't mean a single thing you're saying. You're just speaking to fill the air, to get us to quit because we're too frustrated to bother anymore. Ah, I suppose it would eventually be obvious to you. You were always a higher quality of man. Thus, it pains me to remind you that even if what you say is true, there's naught that can be done about it. Screw that! We'll battle, and if you lose... Oh, what a surprise! The Battle Team Thug wants to try battling away his problems. Yeah, he is a thug, isn't he? No. No? No, no, no. Yes, it's no. You see, unlike you Battle Team mates, I aspire to a higher form of craft, and my perfectly constructed Pokémon will deign not to... Well, excuse me. You see, unlike you Battle Team mates, I aspire to a higher form of craft, and my perfectly constructed Pokémon will not deign to... that's fine. Have you noticed that whenever, Phobos gives off a tells a backstory or something, a spotlight shines on him? Yeah, it's that effect. What? You don't want to battle, right? Totally fine. I get it. So let's do a contest showcase. 1 versus 1. And if my Pokemon win, then just let us run the contest without you. What? What do you mean without me? Without a judge? You're just going to hand the Millennium Trophy to whomsoever you feel like? You understand that with the contest as a default, it goes back to the school, yes? Don't worry about that. That's only going to matter if I outperform you, right? Well, of course I can. I can perform. I can still perform, just as before. Haha. Yes, I'm afraid you've miscalculated, dear Brendan. I shall easily outperform you, or any other Inelagoon who steps onto my stage. You must know of my many accomplishments, trophies, achievements, victories to put it shortly. Do you really wish to be so horrendously humiliated on this stage? Sir, I do know what kind of coordinator you were. You knew me? Wait, were? What on earth are you implying? Do you really want me to say it here, in front of everyone? I don't want anyone to be, horrendously humiliated, I think. I'm not sure what horrendously means, but I know humiliated means embarrassed. If you knew me, then say it. Yeah, I looked up to you. I mean, you were one of the first male coordinators. There weren't a lot of options, I guess, but still, I had to look up to the fearless flying Baron Phobos. It was a stage name this whole time? Wait, fearless flying Baron Phobos? Yeah, he used flying types as his specialty, but he was also a trapeze artist. My routines were acrobatics, flips, and spins, of the kind that no man would believe were not supported by wires. But they never were. No wires, no nets, no doubts. Wow, that's incredible. And I paid for it dearly. I was 3 millimeters from the greatest performance I'd ever put on, and 3 seconds later I was ruined.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
That's it? Ethan! He's got a Freudian excuse for being a dick. Sure, doesn't change the fact he's a dick. That was a choice. Do you think you can speak that way to me and maintain your position at Kobukan for 3 seconds longer? Yeah. This thing you're doing here is insane. You haven't left yourself any outs. It's obvious you're not planning on being at Kobukan after this. You know the dean won't allow this. Drayden won't allow what I tell him to allow. Melody has that foolish old man in a collar, and through her, I hold the leash. Yeah, so he's pretty much controlling Melody. Kinky, but fucked up. And also incest, ew. Sir, I am challenging you to a contest showcase. As a coordinator, you cannot refuse. Do you believe you can tell me what a coordinator can or cannot do? You can't even recognize that your woman there barely has any interest in the art. Now shut up, go away, and take your blackabout friends with you, or I'll ensure your girlfriends never steps on a stage again. There he goes, less of the fancy words and more of the crude ones. Honey? Babe? I really want him to stop talking. Alright, sir. Whether or not you allow it, I'm putting on a showcase. The coordinating club has been jerked around for 3 weeks. At the very least, we deserve to perform. Stop, damn you! Stop! Stop! Don't you dare sing a single note! Sorry, sir, and I won't be singing your song either. The following segment is best enjoyed with audio on. Additionally, it is intended to be played against a time limit, so skipping will be disabled, and text speed will be set to maximum. If you have any physical or mechanical limitations that would make this difficult, then please indicate so now. There will be no difference in rewards for choosing to eliminate the time limit. So I've been practicing multiple times, and I can play the game with a time limit. I can play, these battles with a time limit. Understood. The game will proceed as normal. One more question. Which difficulty level would you like to embrace? This will affect all battles and contest showcases for the rest of the day. Normal, please. Understood. The game will proceed as normal. And here's the thing. So, while I'm battling, unless there's going to be dialogue in the middle of the battle, I'm going to stay quiet until so you can hear the song. So you can listen to it. Attempt to outperform as many of Phobos' Pokémon as possible before the song ends. It is not required that you win, but the better you do, the easier future challenges will be. How do you outperform a Pokémon, you ask? Well, it looks quite a bit like a battle. Okay, here we go. Silent time, unless dialogue comes up in the middle of it.
This academy, learning every day, battlefronts and strategy, what they say, but deep inside of me, shining clear and bright, I'd like to be free in the contest lights. Gotta chase that dream, gotta take that stage, colors flow and gleam. Turn a brand new page. Guess I battled hard. Toughest game. I want the art, not just glory. We'll fly away to a flashy place where I'll have the strength to hold your embrace. We'll make the cut. We'll rise above.
Bah! So what? You've only defeated the vanguard of my magnificence! Phobos slams his hand down on his chair, and a keystone pops out. Tatsujiri's Megavral is reacting to Baron Lawrence Phobos III's Mega Armrest. Tatsujiri, prove your worth to me! Mega Evolve, and blow these brats away in an outrage of my elegantry!
Strength somehow, and I'll let go of my mistakes, 'cause I'm standing up to them. I don't wanna fight no more. Dreams of beauty I am. Colors bright and dances grand. I'll make my mark alone I stand. Told my teacher and my friends I won't battle till the end. They all laugh but I stood tall. I'll prove them wrong, I'll have it all. I will rise and I will fly in contests where my dreams won't die. Step away from duels of might to where beauty takes its flight. Now you see the spark.
Your Pokemon are exhausted. Time to end the performance early. God damn it, I lost the battle. Guys, Phobos has Foreveralls. That's like a problem, right? Gramps didn't give them to him. I mean, we know Professor Oak owes Phobos for his job, right? That'll also explain how Melody got hers. It wasn't Gramps. Alright, boys, calm down. We'll table this. Are you satisfied? Do you believe you've made your point? Have you embarrassed yourself enough yet? I'm not embarrassed at all, sir. I did pretty well, actually. I'm pretty proud of myself. You're a show-off, an eyesore, and you can't hold a note to save your life. Get off my stage! Now hold on, Brendan's been nothing but polite to you, and now you're just insulting him? How can you say he's a bad coordinator when you didn't even perform? I am unsurprised the intricacies of my performance were lost on a renager like you, but... What's a renager? Phobos! Oh, who is it now? Why didn't someone just lock that door? Grusha, hi! Jasmine's boy? You're not even a coordinator. You're not permitted to... Shut up! Poor guy. Grusha, you shouldn't be running around like that. You shut up too. At least Grusha has the courage to tell both Phobos and Blue to shut up. He's a tough guy. He used to be a snowboarder. If you ran in here just to have a heart attack, would you kindly redirect yourself to the infirmary? I just came from there. And he takes off his scarf so you can see his scar. Ah. Why is Jasmine in the infirmary, Phobos? I can hardly be held responsible for her weak constitution. What did you do to Jasmine, Phobos? Oh, you're so desperate to believe I'm the villain here. We simply talked. Granted, the conversation became spirited, and Jasmine, well, she simply fainted. That's all that is to it. People don't faint from conversations, Phobos. Oh, and you're a doctor of medicine with a degree? I assure you, I have a fair amount of experience with doctors, so I quite know what I'm talking about. Yeah, of course you have an experience because you're crippled. In any case, I believe if poor Jasmine is not feeling well enough to join. Ah, and she did so well during her tryouts too. She was such a threat. She ought to be considered a drop? You don't know Jasmine. Someone like you couldn't ever know her. Everything she does is to help other people. When she coordinates, it's not for glory. It's to make other people happier. She wrote this song to... Yes, I'm sure it's lovely. What a damn shame we'll never get to hear it, etc., etc., etc. Leave now, if you please. I can't have more rabble barging in while I'm trying to oust the old. We are going to hear her song. Not in her current state. She can hardly whisper, never mind sing. I didn't say she was going to sing it. I watched her practice for this for weeks. I remember every line. I remember every note. I remember the feelings she wanted to share with everyone. And I'll be the one to do it. Again? If you so much as open your mouth... What was it you coordinators called it? A showcase? I challenge you, hijo de perra! Son of a bitch! Oh, and this is going to be the best song out of the three of them. Just listen.
Gentle light, moving love and grace. I know they can't see what I'm facing. We rise and we fall in freedom ways. They cannot know their fire.
try to steal your
Your Pokemon put on an incredible show. Time to clear the stage. There! At least I beat him for the second chance. What? Not even a coordinator and... No. A fluke. Just a fluke. Only a fluke. Enough of these interruptions! What are we interrupting? It's not like... Shut up! Everyone just go away! This contest is over. Cancelled. None of you get to participate. And you are all expelled! Holy shit, expelled just for wanting to throw a contest and for beating your ass? You can't do that, sir. Yes, I can. I can do whatever I want. My money is embedded in every brick of his castle. Kobukan is mine!
You can't do that.
I am a king. I can do whatever I want.
I control Drayden. He won't dare raise a finger against me while I have Melody under my thumb. I'm untouchable, and you're really beginning to irritagonize me. Meanwhile, backstage, Yellow has been working on Melody. Just look at what Phobos is doing. He's forcing everyone out of the contest so you can win, but he isn't even letting you participate. You have no idea what's going on here. This isn't about the stupid contest. I know it isn't for him, but you don't really think this is a stupid contest. It is about the contest for you. At least a bit. Uh-huh. How do you figure? Why would someone who isn't planning to participate in the contest dress up and do her hair? Force of habit. You accidentally put on a beautiful dress, straightened and shampooed your hair, and came backstage? For Phobos' plan, you don't even need to be here, do you? You could just be in your dorm. Just stop. Stop. I'm not on your side. Get it? I want Phobos to get away with this. I want all of you to be disappointed. No, you don't! You want to go on that stage, and sing, and dance, and really compete. You want it so much it's killing you. What the hell do you think you know about me? That's all I know about you, but I know I'm right. Even if I do go out there and I sing, Phobos still wins. He gets what he wants. Even if I don't win, he does. Men like him always win. I don't care. All I care about is that you get what you want. I control Drayden, and he won't dare raise a finger against me while I have Melody under my thumb. There, now you hear it, Melody? Oh. So that's how he sees it, huh? Fine, Blondie. Let's have a talk with my uncle. You too, Shirley. It's Red. Oh, great. You remembered I'm here. And my name's not Shirley. Every single one of you. Expelled. Let go. Released. I shan't have my crowning moment of triumph delayed 1 second further! Yo, Unc. Mela, why? Why are you here? Why are you dressed? Phrasing? This wasn't the deal. Clear the stage. I'm talking with Phobos. Melody... Wait, why did we listen to her? I'm talking, you're not. Just let us perform. I win, you get your trophy, and everyone still here gets a show. What's the problem? You are not nearly as good a coordinator as you think you are. Did you really think I would let my master plan hinge on the performance of a broken schoolgirl? I'm afraid you've an overinflated sense of self-importance. Wow, he does not care about his niece at all. Hey, Ethan, did I miss something? Why is he talking about master plans now? Well, he'd kind of been going down the megalomaniacal crash spiral for the past 10 minutes or so. We've all been expelled, but this part's new. but this might be serious. Yeah, Grusha says he hurt Jasmine. What? What kind of stupid bluff is this? You need me to win the contest. That's the entire reason you brought me back into the school. You need me to sing. No, you stupid child. I needed you to get Wallace and Lycia to leave for Hoenn, and I needed Drayden to be powerless to raise a finger against me for the past 2 weeks. Besides, there's 1,000 other people who can sing just as well as you. I hardly need you for that last step. I could most likely just dangle my wallet in front of Lycia, and there's little she wouldn't do for me. Did you think I would achieve my goals in so pedestrian a fashion as winning? Ha! I create the game, I don't play. Damn, look how sharp his teeth are. Is he even human? I don't think so. Ethan, look up how to perform a citizen's arrest. Seriously? Do I look like I'm joking? Please tell me it involves battling the person you're arresting. What? Yes, finally. I was waiting for this moment. The grand reveal. I see his artwork has been updated so his teeth would be sharp. Weeks of putting up with your horrendous attitude, your constant whining, your woe is me whinging, finally. Do you mean whining? You've served your purpose. You can go. You said you'd grant my wish. It's called acting, dear. Okay. Fine. Deal's off then. This man is a terrorist! That's not the way I saw this going. Well, Red, Blue, Leaf, that other one, you guys are battle team members. Stop him! No, don't get me wrong. We're totally down. But what exactly are we trying to stop? My master plan. You see, The trophy is a mythical Pokémon chrysalis. He's trying to steal it and use it for something bad. This is why nobody likes you, Melody. Alright, Phobos, get out your Pokeballs. We're going to settle this. No. The mouse speaks? What do you mean no? Someone needs to stop him. And someone will. The 4, count them, 4 battle team members? It needs to be you. You let him get this far, and you need to stop him. I can't do that. Who told you that? What? What do you mean? Did Phobos tell you that? If so, do you have any reason to believe him? Sometimes we tell ourselves we can't do something so we don't need to try. Yeah, that's your brain tricking you. But we can, and we should, and we must. It doesn't matter if someone else can do it. We have to. F it, I'll try. Mel...
They tore at my name with crimson clean. The shadows were laid at me. They mocked my stride, they cursed my step. The big sacred ground is where I land. Let the thunder crash.
Your Pokemon put on an incredible show. Time to clear the stage. Well, at least I won 2 battles against Phobos. Well done, Melody. Honestly, I missed that. You know, starting from this week, I started liking Melody. So now even you betray me, Melodious Ball. That's literally not my name. Fine, fine, fine. If you all refuse to listen to me, then I'll simply have to deafen you! I called the Rangers. I'm pretty sure Phobos is having a psychedelic episode, so I think we should get some doctors or nurses or EMs or something here. You should have called the police, not the Rangers. It's psychotic episode, sweetie, but good thinking. Stop ignoring me! Fine, fine, fine! If you all want to ruin my show, I'll do whatever I could have done 3 weeks ago and just steal the trophy. Wait, why didn't you just... Because I hate you! Yeah, he's just becoming childish. You, battle team members who tormented and mocked and ruined me for daring to dream that Pokemon could be used for glory outside of battle. You, coordinators who tried to keep me from the contest world for the crime of being a man, then turned your backs on me when I could no longer perform. You, Kobukan students who will graduate into perfect lives, never knowing what it's like to lose everything I have to rebuild it all from a single trading card. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you! I hate you as well, Phobos. Get your hands off that trophy! You, Melody, and Yellow run towards Phobos as his hand touches the rim of the trophy, when suddenly... That cry. Shit! What's Azoth 1 doing here? Now! Wait, where is it? You look up. Not again! That's a nice screenshot. Descending from the sky like an avenging angel is, unmistakably, the figure of Azoth 1. Gah! Everyone get behind me! I thought he did something with it. I didn't know what, but I didn't think I'd be seeing it again. Deoxys! Wait, did he say not again? Does he know about Azoth 1? Brendan, you know this thing? Yeah, Hoenn nearly blew up 4 years ago because of it. It was inside a big meteor and... Literally none of that matters. We're stopping Phobos. We can handle the freaky-looking Pokemon later. Wait, no, Blue, you don't understand. This thing's really powerful. Oh, fantastic. All 3 prizes in one place. I'll go ahead and take them all! Faster than your eyes can track, Azoth 1 flies over to Phobos and snatches the trophy from him. Deoxys! They're being chased. Someone is trying to take their treasure. What's your treasure, Azoth? Deoxys. Azoth 1, what are your intentions with this planet? Deoxys. They're afraid. They're running from something. A bad person. Wait, isn't that what Tia said too? Deoxys. They're being chased. Someone is trying to take their treasure. What's your treasure, Azoth? Deoxys. Well? I don't understand. They're becoming agitated. Azoth 1, if you can understand me, I need you to surrender yourself into my custody. I'm a member of the... Suddenly, the strange creature lunges straight at Lightning. Shit! Red, watch out! What is Nate doing here? Not again! It's going to... Oh, right. Yeah, that was just a flashback. Red was there. Oh, no, you don't! Alright. Yeah, Blue would leap into battle again, wouldn't he? Get away from the alien! It's mine! You're not getting that trophy, Phobos! Blue, don't rush in. Are you... Oh my god, babe, are you okay? It's back, and we don't... There's no one to... Oh, mierda. Shit, this is going to be the one. Jasmine, lo siento, I'm sorry. There's a whirlwind of chaos around you. The shouting of a dozen different parties all pursuing their own goals raises into a cacophonic scream. In the center of the whirlwind is Phobos, a tyrant who used what little power he has to make other people's lives worse. The scream echoes in your ears. Normally, you wouldn't hesitate to throw yourself into battle. However, after several weeks immersing yourself in coordinating a fairer art, though Phobos' pretensions do it no justice, you wonder if there is perhaps a situation you are more immediately suited to. How does one protect? With spear or open palm? Alright, so since it's pretty disappointing that the contest has been cancelled, but you can still have one. So if you want to do it, you can either have a battle or with Phobos or a contest for Deoxys. And honestly, I'd rather do the contest because we have performers who want to perform. Calm down Deoxys in a contest. Yellow, I think we can calm down Deoxys. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Okay, take the stage, Yellow. Listen to me, everyone. We need to sing. Are you insane? No, Pokémon are musical creatures. Music speaks to them like nothing else. It's the best way of getting our feelings across to it. It's true, Shamuti priestesses have used music to communicate with the Silver Deepness for centuries, and she's still a Pokémon. That thing ain't a Pokémon. It's a threat! Fine, you can believe that, but sing it. Let it know why you're scared of it. Let it know how you feel. Everyone, you need to communicate with the Pokémon. In song? Unless you wanted to bring the Conteset Colisseum down on us, yes! You need to sing your feelings to the Pokémon to calm it down. It has some history with Hoenn, according to Brendan, so it will probably appreciate seeing Pokémon from Hoenn. It's not clear what type it is, but life, sea, and sky are planetary constants, so ghost, water, and flying types should make good ambassadors for Earth. Finally, you're not trying to scare this thing, so cute or beautiful Pokémon should perform well here. With everyone singing at once, whose voice do you wish to focus on? This will only affect the background music. Okay, so I'm gonna take the time to practice a little bit to see which moves I should use. I'm gonna take a break and just do a bit of practice, because I want to win. I want to win this contest. I refuse to lose, so I'll be back. Yo, I'm back. I've done the practicing. I have my list of moves that I'm going to perform on my sheet here on my desk, and let's choose a song. Honestly, the Song of Rage is the coolest in my opinion. Yeah, let's choose that one. Are you sure? Yes. Because we're feeling rage that Phobos the prick canceled the contest and kicked everyone out. Every contest coordinator out, and he's pretty much. He also expelled everyone. And we're also feeling rage that we can't obtain blue right now, that there's no second rank up scene. We're feeling rage, Deoxys! Do you understand? Rage! With that, let's open the curtain on the Don't Get Hit by a Wild Psycho Boost festival contest. Watch out! It's not only the coordinators who are bringing the house down today. The alien entity is firing off powerful psychic attacks wildly, and everyone's in mortal peril. Don't let the panic make you pitchy, coordinators! Let's see. What does this weird entity want to see today? Great! The weird entity and its two duplicates are ready, and the crowd's non-existent. Let's see the performers. In the first seed, it's Yellow and Red, performing with Ratty. Look at them, cool as a cucumber, like they're not inches away from becoming a splatter on the floor. Since Yellow is shorter than Red, she should be out of front because Red's shoulder is blocking her face, and his entire arm is blocking her. In the second seed, it's Melody, performing with Lumbre. You can barely even tell she's having a panic attack. In the third seed, it's Brendan performing with Whalmer. His hands are shaking. Not great for coordination, is it? The H here should be uppercase. That's the sentence. Fucking car outside playing shitty music. In the fourth seed, it's May performing with Score Bunny, ready to put on a show to die for. In the final seed, it's Grusha performing with Delibird. Let's just keep the ambulance on standby. The performers are all ready, the lights are cued, there is no audience to get in the way. So without any further ado, let's start the music. Let's see, of course, I recommend that you use a water type. Either Omni or Larimar are on the list. You know what, I practice with Omni, so I'm going with them. You switched your Pokemon to Omni. And I'm going to start with Bind according to the sheet. The performers are ready to rock. The unblinking alien entity is ready to judge. The empty seats are ready to continue being empty. Let's see the performance begin. Looks like Yellow and Red are switching up to their Omni. A bold decision in these dire and audience-free conditions. What will this new Pokemon bring to the table besides further risks to life and limb, I wonder? Oh, and I'm also feeling rage for the lack of nameless shippers regarding this game. Rage, I tell you! Yellow and Red's Omni uses Bind. What's this? The judges are keeping a keen eye on Yellow and Red now. I'm not sure any other tough performances will stand out now. What a noble sacrifice, keeping the entity's attention squarely on them. Melody's Lombre uses Fake Out. Brendan's Whalmer uses Heavy Slam. Oh, but what a shame. Did Brendan forget? There's already been a very impressive tough performance this round, and the only thing worse than an angry alien is a bored one. It's a gem for him now. May's Score Bunny uses Acrobatics. By the way, why is May blushing? Is she embarrassed or something? I don't get it. Grusha's Delibird uses Thief. Oh, but what a shame. Did Grusha forget? There's already been a very impressive tough performance this round, and the only thing worse than an angry alien is a bored one. It's a gem for him now. Hey, is it just me, or is the entity almost trying to avoid Yellow and Red's Omanyte with its psychic attacks? That must be a good sign. The rankings are in for this round, folks. Let's see what the placings are then, before anything else catches fire. Marvelous! Round 2 awaits, and somehow, against all medical advice, so do we. I'm going with Withdraw next, a cute move. The performers are ready to rock, the unblinking alien entity is ready to judge, the empty seats are ready to continue being empty. Let's see the performances begin. Melody's Lumber uses Bubble Beam. What's Melody hiding up her sleeve? If it's a ploy to grab the 5th seed of the next round and avoid direct eye contact with the alien entity? Brilliantly executed. May's Score Bunny uses Double Kick. Look at May pull off that routine so flawlessly. There's something to be said for simpler perfection, folks, especially today when overcomplicating things may get somebody vaporized. Yellow and Red's Omni uses Withdraw. What's Yellow and Red hiding up their sleeve? If it's a ploy to grab the 5th seed of the next round and avoid direct eye contact with the alien entity, brilliantly executed. Brendan's Whalmer uses Water Pulse. Ooh, damn it, Grusha! Grusha's Delibird uses Seed Bomb. Oh no, the jamming Seed Bomb completely threw off Brendan, Yellow and Red's and Melody's appeal. Have you all forgotten you should be working together? The rankings are in for this round, folks. Let's see what the placings are then, before anything else catches fire. Last place, that's fine. That's fine, there's a move that can make up for that. Splendid! We are now entering round 3. The invisible audience remains absolutely silent with terror. Invisible? What about the people watching us? Red and Yellow's dorm mates, and the others. Sand Attack, of course, that's number 3. The performers are ready to rock. The unblinking alien entity is ready to judge. The empty seats are ready to continue being empty. Let's see the performances begin. May's Score Bunny uses acrobatics. That's a very strong start to the round, ladies and gentlemen. May's performance will be a tough act to follow, particularly while everyone is busy not dying. Grusha's Delibird uses acrobatics. Ha! Take that, you guys. Melody's Lumber uses Fake Out. Oh no, the jammy Fake Out completely threw off Grusha's and May's appeal. Have you all forgotten you should be working together? Brendan's Whalmer uses Healing Spring. Yellow and Red's Omni uses Sand Attack. Wow, what an incredible way to wrap up the round, ladies and gentlemen. Yellow and Red's finale attracted all of the entity's attention. Is that a good thing? The rankings are for this round, folks. Let's see what the placings are then before anything else catches fire. Nice, I'm in first place. How thrilling! Round 4 is upon us. Let's dive in, preferably not in front of any stray psychic blasts. Next is going to be Bind. Yeah, I know it's a tough move, but I'm trying to stall for the cute moves. The cute meter. Now let's continue. Yellow and Red's Omni uses Bind. What's this? The judges are keeping a keen eye on Yellow and Red now. I'm not sure that any other tough performances will stand out now. What a noble sacrifice keeping the entity's attention squarely on them. May's Score Bunny uses Ember. What a flashy performance. I'd wager May will definitely be going to the first seed of the next round, assuming we all live to the next round. Melody's Lumber uses Bubble Beam. What's Melody hiding up her sleeve? Yeah, that's repeating. Ah, damn it, Brendan. Brendan's Whalmer spends 1 energy and uses Water Pulse. Oh no! The jamming Water Pulse completely threw off Melody's appeal. Have you... Oh my god, why does it say Melody? This game has some typos in it. Yeah, I know there's an update of the latest game, but yeah, I kept this one. Brendan's Whalmer spends 1 energy and uses Water Pulse. Oh no! The jamming Water Pulse completely threw off Red and Yellow's appeal. Have you all forgotten you should be working together? Whatever, announcer. Grusha's Delibird uses Freeze Dry. What a flashy performance. I'd wager Grusha will definitely be going to the first seed of the next round, assuming we all live to the next round. Alright. That's fine. I have something to make for that. Fantastic! It's time for round 5 to shine. As always, point values at the end of round 5 were doubled, just like the odds of an abrupt and messy tragedy. Number 5 will be Rollout. Okay. Okay, Grusha stole the cool moves. That's fine, Omni doesn't have cool moves. Grusha's Delibird spends 1 energy and uses Acrobatics. The performance went over incredibly well with Spiky Entity. At least, probably? I can't really tell. That's a very strong start to the round, ladies and gentlemen. Grusha's performance will be a tough act to follow, particularly while everyone is busy not dying. May's Scorpion spends 1 energy and uses double kick. Look at May pull off that routine so flawlessly. There's something to be said for simple perfection, folks, especially today, when overcomplicating things may get somebody vaporized. Brendan's Whalmer spends 1 energy and uses Healing Spring. Yes! Yellow and Red's Omni uses Rollout. The performance went over incredibly well with Swift Entity. At least, probably? I can't really tell. What's this? The judges are keeping a keen eye on Yellow and Red now. I'm not sure that any other cute performances will stand out now. What a noble sacrifice keeping the entity's attraction squarely on them. Ha ha, you both lost points. Melody's Lumber uses Fake Out. Oh no, the jamming Fake Out completely threw off Grusha's appeal. And Melody's appeal. Have you all forgotten you should be working together? Remarkable. Even in the face of jamming Fake Out, Yellow and Red maintain their routine. Such concentration, especially while Death hovers politely nearby. Oh, but what a shame. Did Melody forget? There's already been a very interesting cute performance this round. And the only thing worse than an angry alien is a bored one. Did you forget? It's round 5, and that means everyone's points get doubled. A lovely little perk for making it this far alive. Yay, we're in first place! Excellent! Let us embrace the challenge of round 6 while the judges stare with eyes on Blinking and Eldritch. Next will be number 6, Withdraw. Yellow and Red's Omni uses Withdraw. What's Yellow and Red hiding up their sleeve? If it's a ploy to grab the 5th seed of the next round and avoid direct eye contact with the alien entity, brilliantly executed. Yellow and Red are showing great energy right now. That's exactly what you want when morale is low and psychic bombardment is high. Grusha's Delibird uses Freeze Dry. What a flashy performance! I'd wager Grusha will definitely be going to the first seed of the next round, assuming we all live to the next round. Of course you will. Stop being dramatic, announcer. Okay, Ember. Brendan's Whalmer spends 1 energy and uses Water Pulse. Melody's Lumber uses Mega Drain. What's Melody hiding up her sleeve? If it's a ploy to grab the 5th seed of the next round and avoid direct eye contact with the alien entity, brilliantly executed. Okay, the rankings are... oh, 4th place. Remarkable! We move on to round 7. Prepare yourselves, and any last words you may still have handy. I love you, Blue! Of course, Red's last words to Blue. Let's see, number 7 is going to be Sand Attack. Why is May blushing? I don't know. May Scorbunny spends 1 energy and uses Double Kick. Look at May pull off that routine so flawlessly. There's something to be said for simple perfection, folks, especially today, where overcomplicating things may get somebody vaporized. I should probably stop that repeat. Grusha's Delibird uses Seed Bomb. Grusha's showing great energy right now. That's exactly what you want when morale is low and the psychic bombardment is high. Brendan's Whalmer uses Heavy Slam. Brendan is showing great energy right now. Yeah. Yellow and Red's Omni uses Sand Attack. Yellow and red have seriously found their flow. Look at that energy. It almost matches the literal energy beams that are tearing up the arena. So since these are two characters, that should be have, not has. Melody's Lumber uses Fury Swipes. What's this? The judges are keeping a keen eye on Melody now. I'm not sure that any other tough performances will stand out now. What a noble sacrifice, keeping the entity's attention squarely on her. Melody is showing great energy right now. Okay, next. Still in 4th place. Incredible! Round 8 begins. Let the spectacle unfold, along with several emergency evacuation plans. Number 8, I'm going to use Bind. I'm going to steal the Tough meter move. And yes, I do get lucky here. Trust me. May's Score Bunny uses Acrobatics. Yeah, busy not dying, I know. Grusha's Delibird uses Acrobatics. Yep, I get it. Fuck! Oh, wow. Brendan's Whalmer uses Brine. The performance went over incredibly well with Spiky Entity. At least, probably? I can't really tell. What's Brendan hiding up his sleeve? If it's a poly to grab the 5th seed of the next round and avoid direct eye contact with the alien entity, brilliantly executed. Brendan is showing great energy right now. That's exactly what you want when morale is low. I know! Shut the hell up, announcer. Oh well, yeah, I should trust the sheet. Yellow and Red's Omni uses Bind. What's this? The judges are keeping a keen eye on Yellow and Red now. I'm not sure that any other tough performances will stand out now. What a noble sacrifice, keeping the entity's attention squarely on them. Yellow and Red have seriously found their flow. Yep. Last is Melody. Yep, and let's get going. The rankings are 3rd place, cool. Fabulous! We now enter round 9. Anticipation mounts, as does the structural damage. Okay, the sheet says that number 9 is going to be Rollout. Okay, cool. Trust me on this one. May's Score Bunny uses Flame Charge. The performance went over incredibly well with Swift Entity. At least, probably? I can't really tell. What a flashy performance. I'd wager May will definitely be going to the 1st seed of the next round, assuming we all live to the next round. Grusha, what do you have? Grusha's Delibird uses Seed Bomb. Yep. Next are the both of us. Yellow and Red's Omni uses Rollout. What's this? The judges are keeping a keen eye on Yellow and Red now. I'm not sure that any other cute performances will stand out now. What a noble sacrifice, keeping the entity's attention squarely on them. Yeah, I know. Okay, a beautiful move. Ha! Grusha lost points. Brendan's Whalmer spends 2 energy and uses Water Pulse. Oh no! The jamming Water Pulse completely threw off Grusha's appeal. Have you all forgotten you should be working together? Melody's Lumber uses Bubble Beam. Melody has seriously found her flow. Alright, this is round 10. Alright, great. And I know. Superb! The grand finale of round 10 is here. Let's make it unforgettable for everyone who survives it. Remember, all point values at the end of round 10 are tripled. My last move is going to be Bind. Steal the tough one. Okay, we're ready to rock. Double kick, yeah, I know. There you go, I'm gonna steal that tough meter. Brendan's Whalmer spends 1 energy and uses Heavy Slam. Thank you, Brendan. There you go, yes! Now the points get tripled at the end. Yellow and Red's Omni uses Bind. The performance went over incredibly well with Swift Entity. At least, probably? I can't really tell. What's this? The judges are keeping a keen eye on Yellow and Red now. I'm not sure that any other tough performances will stand out now. What a noble sacrifice keeping the entity's attention squarely on them. Yellow and Red are absolutely bursting with energy. It's a runaway train, the brakes aren't working, and we're all on board. Hell yes. Beat that, Grusha! Ha! Lost points. Grusha's Delibird uses Thief. Oh, but what a shame. Did Grusha forget? There's already been a very impressive tough performance this round, and the only thing worse than an angry alien is a bored one. It's a jam for him now. Damn it, minus 6 points, but trust me on this one. Melody's Lumber uses Fake Out. Remarkable! Even in the face of a jamming Fake Out, Grusha maintains his routine. Such concentration, especially while Death hovers politely nearby. Oh no! The jamming Fake Out completely threw off Grusha's, Red and Yellow's, and Brendan's appeal. Have you all forgotten you should be working together? Melody is absolutely bursting with energy. It's a runaway train, the brakes aren't working, we're all on board. We were on board with Yellow and Red first. A remarkable finale, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of round 10, we triple the contestants' points. Will this make the difference between victory and obliteration? The rankings are in for this round, folks. Let's see what the placings are then, before anything else catches fire. Yes, first place! Look at that, 42 points! That's a wrap, everyone! The appeals are over. Nothing left but the crying, the tallying, and the lingering dread. The entity seems to be deliberating. While we're waiting on that thing to reach a decision, let's check in with the room. There is, of course, no audience, but points will still be awarded based on how much the coordinator's Pokémon soothed or stirred the terrified people present. Let's find out. Red and Yellow's doormates count as an audience. No, even if there is a small amount of people watching a performance, it's still an audience. See, if you use a water type or a ghost or flying type, then you get more points. Popular opinion isn't everything, but when the stakes are high, every little bit helps. Let's review the results of the rounds now, starting from round 0, the seeding round. The coordinators and their Pokémon were evaluated on their physical condition. Ha! 80 points for us. First impressions can be deceiving. Did anyone expect this outcome from the seeding? It's time for the final countdown, ascribing no particular extra meaning to the word final. Wait for it. Just trust me, my healers. Yes! 212 points! Woo! And that's everything, ladies and gentlemen, or more accurately, everything except the giant psychic emergency still unfolding around us. As always, the coordinator or coordinators with the most points is the winner, and that means the winner can only be... You'll see. Of course, it's fine that Grusha isn't wearing an outfit. I mean, a fancy outfit. Look! You see those silhouettes? Here it comes! Yes! Woo! We won the contest! Yay! Now give us the scholarship, or rather give Red the scholarship. Yellow and Red! A huge metaphorical round of applause from the entity. It looks like it may have actually calmed down. Looks like I don't need this sheet anymore. I can just store it. Or throw it away. Thank you, you've been a kind audience, thank you, especially you, Blue. Focus on Red. Look how handsome he looks. And no, I won't shut up until I get what I want. Nameless shipping. Did we do it? Deoxys. Ah! No, it's fine. They've calmed down. They say they're called Deoxys, and they're trying to retrieve their power. Every human that's approached them has tried to capture or destroy them, so they panicked when they saw us, but they're peaceful. If we just give them back their gems, then they'll leave. Then what the hell are we waiting for? Weapon! Use Hyper Beam! You instinctively throw yourself in front of lightning, but Phobos wasn't aiming for him. Watch this. This is sick. Sick as in the bad way. Holy shit! That's like shattering a gem from Steven Universe. And that's not the end of the episode. There's still more. I told you this was going to be a long episode. Oh, that's frustrating. I was trying to capture it. Oh well, same ends, if unintended means one supposes. To make matters worse, this elegant weapon Eternity furnished me with is broken now. It was supposed to last much longer. Phobos! If you were really doing any of all this just to piss us off, well, you succeeded. You're going to wish you hadn't. Alright, it's a battle between us. Ooh. Oh, and yes, it's the music. The winds of liberation are howling. Lightning is raring to battle. A familiar option has appeared to you. Okay, Liberize. He's going to change to a flying type. Freedom's Wings. Yep. Yes, raise it high. Use Karate Chop. I mean, Dragon Rage. Oh. Energy is gathering above Phobos' Wugs trio. It's changing form. Yep. Use Karate Chop next. Oh, of course you missed. Karate Chop, let's go. Yes! Woo! Let's see. Liberize. Let's see. What should I pick? Where's the electric type? Something that's not very against flying types. Raise it high. Actually, let me fight for another cause. No flying, just electric. Raise it high. And Electro Ball. Wow! Great boy! Great job, Lightning! Woo! Comb B, of course. Let's see. Liberize. Let's see. Back to flying type. Fight. I mean, finish. Raise it high. And Electro Ball. There you go. Dragon Rage. Ooh. And Electro Ball. You know, this battle is fairly easy if you know what you're doing, and if your Pokemon a higher level than, who is it? Phobos's. Tatsujiri. That's part Dragon type, I believe. By the way, have you noticed that Combi has Vespiquen's Cry? Yeah, you'll find out why. Change to the Fairy type. Which one is Fairy? Come on. This one. Right. Raise the banner high. Use Dragon Rage. Ha! No effect. Dragon Rage. Yay! Oh! We don't get to fight Iron Jugulus. That's it? Cool. Oh, right, because Phobos said that they're broken. No. 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 No! 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 There he goes throwing a tantrum, like Caillou. Except Orthopux 13 style. You get it because he's in a flying chair. Floating chair, my bad. Yeah. You think this is the end, you filthy penniless Luddite? You can't begin to grasp the power of Eternity wields! There shouldn't be a comma here before a noun. I'll hate to return home with only one prize to add to my collection, but this trophy is more than enough to grant me every prize I might desire. Give it up, Phobos. Your Pokemon are all fainted. You're not leaving this one prize. You're not leaving at all. Oh, is that quite so? Well, tell me, do you happen to have 1,665,000 Pokédollars to your name? No. Then I doubt you have exactly 333 max revives on you. Eternity Phobos used max revives. I, however, did, whatsoever. Do you get it now, you brats? It doesn't matter how much you put in my way. I'm above such things. I will win because I have more money and because I don't care how much these Pokemon get hurt. There's no doubt in everyone here we could beat him again, but if he's really willing to keep reviving his Pokemon over and over, then... we can't risk it. His Pokemon might actually die if he pushes them that hard. You're evil. Blah, 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 I'm winning. Your weakness is your empathy. No, Phobos, only a weak man like you could think empathy is a weakness. Yell? He's going to lose. Red, we need to battle him one more time. But his Pokemon will... they'll be fine, I promise. Heal. Please, Red, hold my hand and listen to what I say. This won't work without you. At least Yellow is getting more confident and stronger. I appreciate that. No more of that weak, meek character. Okay. If you want to hurt yourselves in these Pokemon more, be my guest. Ha ha ha! No one's going to get hurt, Phobos. Not even you, as much as you might deserve it. Oh, I think you'll find that one's not quite up to you. And we're back to that music. This Wugtrio. It was Lawrence, Phobos' first partner. Wugtrio says Phobos wasn't always this way, and even though the rock Phobos forced him is warping his body. And even though the rock Phobos forced on him is warping his body, Wugtrio remembers when Phobos was kind, and remembers the pain the two of them went through together. I understand how it feels, but it can't let Phobos keep using it like this. But he can't let Phobos keep using him like this. Red, come on. Try to convince him to come to our side, or at least leave Phobos. What? But it's a trainer's Pokemon. They can't just leave their trainer, can they? The entire time you were battling Phobos, all they were saying is that they wanted to. Pokeballs don't control a human's mind. All of them, right now, are choosing to see Phobos as their trainer. And if they're choosing to stay, they can choose to leave. Got it. I know what to say. Okay, just call. We're doing the Steven Universe style. Wugtrio, listen to us. You're not being loyal to Phobos. You're just suffering for him. If he cared about you as much as you care about him, he wouldn't ask you to forgive everything he's become. What nonsense is this? Wugtrio was my very first Pokemon. It can't remember me. It knows I made it what it is today. Of course, Lawrence doesn't respect pronouns. Phobos, I mean. Versatile, powerful, beautiful. Everything a Pokemon of mine should be. It owes me for every contest I let it shine in. Ignore him, Wugtrio. You don't owe him anything, and you certainly don't owe him your suffering. Not anymore. You deserve someone kind, who will appreciate you and take care of you. Someone who will take you to contests for your benefit, not his. Enough of this rubbish! Attack, Wugtrio! Wait, it's coming toward me? Okay, I guess I'll battle him. Keep it up, you guys! Wugtrio fled the battlefield and Combee switched in. This Combee. She used to be a Vespiquen, a dignified queen. She was stolen from her hive and has been forced to devolve, stripped of her dignity and status. She doesn't know what has happened to her hive, her children, and fears for them. She doesn't want to rebel against Phobos in case he tries to hurt them more. Vespiquen, listen up. You're still a queen, and you still have hundreds of grubs who need you to be a queen for them. You see, that's why Combee has Vespiquen's cry. She's been devolved. You can't be scared of what Phobos might do in retaliation. You have to be strong for your subjects. You have to believe you'll be strong enough to defend them again. If you want to fight for them, then you're the wrong side. Go to them and fight for them against Phobos. Oh, she's she's coming right at me. I think she wants to battle? I'll take care of this, Yellow and Red. You handle Phobos. Combi fled the battlefield, and Dodrio switched in. This Dodrio. He's scared and hurt. He's actually a Dodo, but when that stone was forced onto him, a third mind developed, demanding an absolute. What a sick fucking man Phobos is. The two other minds just want peace, but with that third mind screaming Phobos' orders at them, they're following his orders just to have a chance at silence. Dodrio! No, Doduo! Don't listen to what Phobos tells you need to be. Break away from Phobos! That third voice you're hearing, that's not yours. That's Phobos screaming at you through the gem. When you evolve, it'll be a powerful and beautiful thing, not something you'll have to endure. Remember what you are, and what you only need to be and that you only need to be yourself. By the way, this Dodrio is male, but his necks are pale. That signifies that it's a female Dodrio. Males have black necks. Same with Doduo. Wait, he wants to join me? It's a bird of taste, but we're not done yet. Come on, let's keep going. This Tatsujiri. He had a partner, a strong and proud Dondozo. The two were inseparable, until Phobos tore the two apart. That rock is making Tatsujiri feel a sickening, saccharine sense of loyalty toward him, to force Mega Evolution. But Tatsujiri just wants to go home. They're oceans apart, but Tatsujiri can still hear Dondozo's cry of loss. Tatsujiri doesn't think that they'll ever find Dondozo again, though. Tatsujiri, don't give up, okay? You can still find Dondozo again, but you have to start looking. Phobos will never let you go. He'll never help you get away from him. You have to choose now to break what he's got over you. It's not loyalty or partnership, it's dependency. He needs you to be strong for him. But you need to be strong for yourself. He's coming to me? Really? I was in Phobos' side 10 minutes ago. Guess we both were. I've got it. You finish him off. Wait, 1, 2, 3... That's it, right? He's out. We beat him. No, there's one more. One more who needs healing. Really? You think you can do it? I think I have to try. Heal. What? What nonsense is this? Are you trying to heal this disappointing pile of scrap? My weapon? Your opponent? Red, there is something there. I just need a burst of energy, and I think I can get over the ledge. Tell me what to do. Nothing. I can do it. Chuchu, please switch in. I need you. That hardly terrifies me. Whenever a Pokémon evolves, it releases a burst of energy around it, a wave of natural rejuvenation, like a much more powerful vision of what I can do. Every Pokémon can only do as many times as they evolve. So, if you're going up against a trainer who has a team that's entirely unevolved, it might mean they don't battle very often. Or they're saving that boost for something more important than a battle. Pichu, now's our time. Please evolve. Chuchu, not Pichu. Chuchu, now's our time. Please evolve. What? Okay, there should be... You know, this evolution music sucks. It should be more upbeat or something. More... You know, to fill you with more adrenaline. And I saw that there was someone else on the Discord who agreed with that statement, even though I didn't say anything about it. A female Pikachu. Of course, she's been female all this time. Chuchu evolved into a Pikachu without a Thunderstone, huh? Wait, Yellow, did you use a Thunderstone? No! Oh my god, no! Pichu evolves into Pikachu with high friendliness towards the trainer. Pikachu evolves into Raichu with a Thunderstone. Where'd the outfit come from? I don't know. Maybe it was the Forever that Blue gave Chuchu? Chuchu hasn't just turned into another 1 in a million super rare heretofore unknown Pokemon with unimaginable power, has she? I'm pretty sure it's just an outfit. Well, that's the kind of power, I guess. But that's not the important part. The important part is that Chuchu evolved, and with the ambient energy from evolution, I can... heal. Heal. And heal! This one, it hurt as of one. It says Phobos calls it Iron Jugulus, but its name is Cybrygon. It came from another world, in the distant future, but while I was trying to get its bearings, Phobos captured it. It's just scared and lost. It doesn't understand this new world, and the rock Phobos forced onto it at least giving it some sort of direction, even if it hates it. So even it's a victim of Phobos, and not just a mindless machine. After all, if you can heal it, it's gotta be a Pokémon, right? Fine, I know what to say. Let's finish this yell. Hey, Cybrygon, I really don't understand what you are, but if you're a Pokémon, that's good enough for me. If you're a Pokémon, you deserve to be loved and cared for. I know this world is strange and scary, but it's not going to get any better by listening to what Phobos tells you to do. You're strong. You're incredibly strong, and that means you should get to decide what your strength means, not Phobos, not anyone else. Listen to me, brats. It's a machine, just a tool. You're trying to reach the heart of a lighter, a wrench, a pocket watch. You're the only fool here, Phobos. You're the only tool here, Phobos. You can't decide people's paths for them, not because you have power or money or influence. We might not always walk where we should, when we should. But that's our choice too. Cybrygon, please break free. Wait, why is everyone looking at... Mierda, ¿qué es eso? Shit, what is that? You win. Pikachu's liberation limit increased by 1. Yes, I won. Impossible. Inconceivable. Inevitable, really. Rangers, everyone hands off your Pokeballs. The Rangers, they're finally here? It's about time. Who called us? Brendan? There's a Brendan here? Yeah, I'm Brendan. I called, that guy in the chair is, a terrorist? That's what Melody said, anyway. Alright, someone explain what's happening here. Dispatch said your call was mostly just someone screaming in the background. You and your friends look around at each other, at a loss to describe exactly what did just happen here. Anytime now. Red, this would be a really good time to be believed. Alright, officer, this is what happened. You eventually work your way through the long story of Phobos' mental breakdown. There's just one thing about your story that doesn't track with me. Just the one? You said the alien Pokémon died, right? Yeah, Phobos forced his Robo-Hydreigon to do it. Guys, it's still right here. Someone help! Someone help before Grusha has a heart attack. So what's that? Deoxys, you're alive? It's alive? I think it regenerated. Its core is cracked, but I think it's holding together. As if on cue, a small sliver of crystals falls from its body, landing on the floor. Mostly. Well, alien or not, it's an injured Pokémon. We can fix that. I'll just use my capture styler and... They didn't like the word capture. Guardian signs give me strength. Kate, let headquarters know about this. About all this. So, should we not arrest this guy? We'll take him down to the ranger depot, then hand him off to the police. This isn't our jurisdiction. Oh, seriously? Sorry. I guess I should have just called the cops. Yeah, great thinking, Brendan. Well, it's our jurisdiction now. It sounds like you kids have been through a lot. I'd like you to come in for questioning in Inspira when you have the time. I'll talk with Drayden about organizing a time sometime later. For now, just put all this out of mind and leave it to the professionals. You want us to put out of mind the time one of the board members of our school turned out to be a supervillain and an alien Pokemon attacked us? Don't appreciate the attitude, blue hair. Just checking. Hey, wait, Phobos still has the trophy. Right, you were holding some sort of contest here, right? Who won? Yellow and red, of course. Anytime now. Blondie. The senior ranger tosses the trophy to Yellow. Congrats on your win. Hey! Wait! No, I didn't! Stop! And give Red the scholarship, please. You okay, bud? Sleeping, huh? That makes one of us. It's like she knows. How am I supposed to sleep? There's no getting around it. We were attacked in the middle of Kobukan. That's a nice screenshot right here. I think things only worked out because Phobos is an idiot, but what worries me is that he wasn't working alone. Yeah, I know what you mean. He mentioned something called Eternity a few times. Do you think it's like a Team Rocket situation? I can't imagine anyone wanting to team up with him, but maybe. Hey, we'll be okay, even if Phobos has some people he was working with. I mean, look at the company they keep. I don't think we've got much to worry about. Still, if the trophy is some kind of powerful Pokemon chrysalis, I'm not sure we're the best people to be hanging onto it. What, you think Yellow won't guard it with her life? Frankly, I hope she doesn't have to. Yeah, I get you. Tomorrow morning, we can talk to Drayden about finding a safer place for it. Good plan. I swung by the infirmary before we came back. Nurse Miriam said it was late, so Jasmine was already asleep. I'd like to see her tomorrow as well. Okay, that's really kind of you. On the topic of good plans, I wanted to apologize again for yesterday. Yeah, you better be sorry. Oh right, man, with everything that happened today, yesterday seemed a year ago. I barely remembered. Well, still, I'm sorry, again. It's alright, I mean, we definitely kinda just took the riskiest option without really thinking about why you might hate it. Well, I didn't. Think the school's going to find a way to blame me for today's drama? Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, that makes sense. On the other hand, there weren't that many people there. Maybe the school will be able to keep it under wraps? It wasn't that big an event. What's that phrase that Ethan uses? Huffing copium? Alright, I'm going to bed. Knew I'd bore you into tiredness. Yeah, that's what did it. Thanks for today. You were very brave. I'm going to try not to make a habit of it. So this game pretty much takes place in 2004. They should be using flip phones, not smartphones. To quote the inimitable Baron Phobos, I think you'll find that one's not up to you. Oh god, I think I threw up in my mouth a little. Good night, Leaf. Good night, Red. Yeah, and just swallow it back, Leaf. Sleep well. Meanwhile, across an ocean... Okay, this is the last scene, I swear.
Strange gems scattered all over Inspira City in the flight of the injured Pokémon. The origin and danger of these gems cannot be identified at present, but we have already received many reports of their massive effect on Pokémon. The local ranger division and the police force are instructing everyone to stay away from these gems, and to keep Pokémon away at all costs. However, the number of reports we've already received regarding the effects on Pokémon suggest that hundreds...
He has failed to a degree greater than I expected. He was going to betray you, use the chrysalis himself. Probably best he did fail. Perhaps I planned for his betrayal in any case. The subordinates should be able to obtain the chrysalis with little difficulty. You want to send me in? Just say it. You know I'd get results faster than anyone else. There is no rush. We have as much time as we need. R.J. Right, sorry, eternity. Do you want my opinion? I'm offering it as a freebie. I will hear it. You didn't need Phobos, and you don't need your backup plan. You don't even need me, or any of the others. You should just handle this whole operation by yourself. Everyone you bring aboard is another weak link. That is my final option. If all else fails, then I shall take the reins once more and flood this world with my power. But not yet. For what king does not give his subjects the opportunity to kneel? Another villain. Interesting. And that is the end of week 10. My god, this was a long episode. I need to rest my voice and I need another drink. Anyway, I'm going to stop right here, so thank you, my healers, for joining me on this adventure. Feel free to give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't get on my bitter side.